See, I like to go for the grays. Welcome back, Beers, Bongs, and Bullshit, episode 40. Woo! I'm one, Big P, Katie Kane, and yours truly, True Justice. What's up, fellas?
What is up, man? It's good to be with you guys, man. I wasn't gonna drink tonight, but I'm fucking glad I did.
We have that effect on people.
Sometimes fucking peer pressury motherfuckers.
It's like when you walk in, it's like the Animal House scene with Belushi when he walks in and the beer just like flies in his hand.
That's kind of how it was.
I got to be more Cokes.
TJ's lady was like, I could go to JB's, and I'm like, fuck. Really? Well, just Venmo TJ $20, and you're like, yeah, I'll do it.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
I got to be more Cokes like Frank the Tank. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to do one. You going to do one? He's going to do one.
That's how I feel. He's going to. It's so good. Once it hits your lips, it's so good.
Bro, hell yeah.
I might have to go to Bed Bath & Beyond tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, man, a second ago we had a treat. We had some OGs come through. We had fucking Stymie Rex, one of the Spokane OG rappingest rappers, and Genesis. Genesis is a rapper, but he's a slanger of soap now, man. This is
he's an entrepreneur.
What's this brand called?
Beauchamp and Chase.
Beauchamp and Chase.
I can't say the Adu pin pin pin. How do you say it?
Well, I got Iron Rose.
Beauchamp and Chase.
Beauchamp.
Yeah,
I do pin.
It smells really good, folks.
It's so fancy you can't pronounce it.
This is like some like wake me up shit. This is some Irish Springs, like
it's clean.
Get a whiff.
Fresh.
Can I get a whiff?
Yeah, that's that mountain fresh.
Thank you.
Ooh, it is. It's like a fucking waterfall.
Yeah, so we in episode 40. It's February. We finna hit a hundo by December 2021. It's 2021 now.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird doing that, especially with the amount of
feels
paperwork.
weird because I feel like we missed the whole year.
Ooh, that's like cinnamon.
Did you miss the whole year, Kane?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Did I miss
like 2020? I didn't. I had fun, but I feel like a lot of people missed out on the year. So like 2021 is like different. It's like 2020.
No, so like 2018 and 2019, I got like 10 songs done, and I shot a video, and I didn't release any of it. Yeah, and so for 2020, I did a movie with Ryan Craig, and I started learning.
Did you do both of them?
No,
you just did the one.
Yeah,
that's coming out.
But I started,
wait, you just did the one movie?
I started learning how to.
That's it?
You only did one movie.
That's it? You just did the one movie?
Yeah, this year, just one movie.
Fucking whack, bro.
I'm judging you right now. You only did one movie?
No, just one.
Because I've done zero.
Just one. But I started, I could always record vocals. Like I knew how to do that no matter where I was at. But I started learning how to engineer and record live band. And shout out to Anti-Slayer. Shout out to Rolo, Tutlo, and Dash. I started working with those guys this year, and so I don't have a lot of shit to show for it yet, but I'm excited about the things that we're gonna put out. Our process is getting narrowed down, and it's gonna be super dope. Right. So
we tried tonight, folks. We was trying to we was trying to go live on YouTube and whatnot. We still recording over here, but we'll figure out how to get live immediately. I'm about to smell this soap.
It's called Iron Rose by
Iron Rose.
Chase.
Oh man, that's just that is. I got cinnamon. I got hints of cinnamon. Let me read.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, is it vulgar? Like I want my nuts to smell like this.
Hey girl. Oh, I got the cinnamon right there. Yo, man. I got a smeller. Hold on real quick. So the Iron Rose 6-ounce bar is olive, palm, coconut oil based, cedar, cinnamon, and floral. I got the cinnamon immediately. It's like
spiders will leave you alone.
Putting a cinnamon Altoid up your butthole.
This one, a Jew pin or whatever. Yo, this is.
I can't even say it, but it smells bomb. I wish Jem was still here so you could tell us.
That
what
other
it was.
one smells super fresh too.
Read the flavor profile. Read the profile. PP.
Olive, palm, coconut oil based patchouli, red clove, and EOs. It just says pine and apple.
EOs are essential oils, so he didn't give the full ingredient, but he gives a kind of breakdown. The EOs is the essential oils, so it's extra shit in there.
Once we're done whiffing on those two, we should try and get them right here on the table.
Hey, so I was talking to my man Jen, and he's like, yo, man, you'll notice a difference the way it makes your body feel, right? And I got sensitive right here, like certain T-shirts with graphics, when they rub on, like, God, I don't want to be fucking weird, but when
like
they
wearing
like,
a jersey without an undershirt on.
when they rub on my nipples and all that shit, in the winter, and my skin's weird, it feels different, and I have very bad back acne, and my shit started going away.
Yeah,
He's like, "Hey, let me know how your skin feels after," and I was like, "I will. I'll give you a week."
that's what's up.
And my shit subsided. I got like, disgusting. But back acne is a fucking thing. Wash your back with some good
Gel
soap.
sauna. You all gel sauning with it.
Yeah, hey man, I ain't been doing TRT, but hey, these motherfuckers are like, hey,
I'm just giving an example.
well,
You know
hey,
what I mean?
I heard people say, there were dudes that were washing their body with antibacterial soap, and it was stripping all the clean bacteria, the good bacteria off their body.
You get staph afterwards.
So they were
But-
getting
but
staph and they were getting sick. Yeah.
Because I don't wrestle around on mats and shit, but I use that Gold Dial antibacterial soap.
Don't use it on your body.
Okay, well, dude,
Use it on your hands.
Well, I don't stink because I take a shower with that every day, but I'm anxious to try soaps like this, and
And it'll make you smell good, and your girl might want to lick your dick.
Well, dude, my youngest son's mom, she uses that. It's like Dr. Castile soap. It's like
Yeah, that shit's good.
yeah, you know what I mean. So she put me on to a lot of games. So when Jen came on, I was just like, yo, I understand what he's talking about.
I had a homeboy that used to use pumice soap, like that rough lava soap, and I'm like, what are you trying to clean off of your body right now? Barnacles, bro?
Yeah, it's like
It's
it gets
harmful.
all the dead skin off, but some of that layer of skin
That's
is
just-
helping you. It's good for you.
That's
It
just
protects
bad.
you. Yeah.
No, it's harmful to do that too much. Like even
Yeah. Exfoliate, is that what
really-
it means? Taking off the skin.
yeah.
Okay.
But like as far as just like washing your body and stuff, there's some people that don't even use soap.
Yeah.
They literally
Yeah.
just rinse in hot water and stuff like
You got to
that.
clean the balls.
You gotta wash
though.
your balls and your armpits,
Yeah.
and for me, my feet. I gotta wash my feet.
Hey, man.
I wash my body. You know what I mean? But like, there are some people that would just
It's a little different. I don't want to be like sexually insensitive,
Right.
Exactly.
but
To each their own.
all four of us have ball sacks and a butthole. But there are some women that I've encountered in my journeys that have, obviously they're women. They have vaginas, and if they ain't washing that motherfucker, you can smell it. Like
Yeah,
I got a ball
it's-
sack
it's-
and a butthole.
It's a cultural thing, bro. Like my cousin Mike had this smoking hot girlfriend one time.
She didn't wash her pooter.
She would just
What do you call it?
It
Her
wasn't
vagina?
She wasn't really hygienic, man.
It's a vagina. That's
and
what they call it.
and I only met her like 2 or 3 times.
What's that thing that the butt crack keeps continuing?
I'm
into?
sliding through the grab packs. You might have been with me one of those times, man. She was smoking
Yo,
hot.
Kane, what was that thing we used to eat all the time back in the day?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't want to be derogatory, but
when I asked him,
watch it.
I was like, "What happened to that girl? She was hot," and he said exactly what you're saying right now. He was just like, "Bro, it is.
They
It's
got
like,
more
dude,
openings than we have. I
yeah.
mean, we do have a pee hole, but our pee hole don't stink like a bee hole.
Yeah. But you,
You know what I
still
mean?
wash it though, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Look, brush your teeth,
yeah.
Yes,
wash your ass, take your vitamins, and don't fuck with
Definitely
me.
brush your teeth. But,
Just because you can't smell it
fucking-
doesn't mean other people can't smell it. You know what
I stopped
mean?
washing my
it's
hair
science,
every
bro.
day, or at least
No,
try.
I don't wash my hair.
I hear there's a science to that. Like you're only supposed
You
to.
gotta
do it
let
every
the
couple
you gotta
days.
let the oil. You gotta get the oils.
Yeah.
But see, my head's different because I'm bald. So
You
like,
still got the oils.
I need to rinse and dry my head at least once a day.
Is your
because
head flaky?
sometimes?
You need to
But-
get the oils.
Yeah, the tree oils and shit.
Well, no, like your body naturally produces
Oh, the natural oils. No, but if I let it get too oily, like that's when I start to break out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
feel
it's-
you.
And if bald head you break out, like that shit looks horrible.
The homie Luke's wife, girl, whatever. Goddamn, I said his name out here. And hey, what's up, homie?
Chef Boyard.
Chef Boyer Beezy. He's like, why'd you say my name, motherfucker? His girl used to cut my hair. And she's like, man, your hair is greasy as fuck. What are you putting in it? And I'm like, nothing.
Grease.
I didn't put grease in my hair.
Right.
I wash my hair like once a week because they're like, you're gonna strip the oils from your hair. So should I wash it more than twice? Maybe I'm just a naturally oily,
I hear
greasy
the
bastard.
dry shampoos are actually really good.
And dandruff shampoo is apparently not good.
Yeah, I heard that.
Because
bad
I've
things
tried
for
that.
people use
My shit flakes, and I gotta put like tea tree and shit on my scalp when I cut my hair this close.
Yeah.
Because my shit be dry as hell.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
shit's
I've never
shit's all
really
fucked up,
let
too.
my hair grow this long before.
I'm sorry. You got your beanie on. I'm thinking about your hairstylist.
Yeah.
While you're a burden.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, I
yo,
got
can
a
we
haircut
talk? Can we?
tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah,
Can-
okay.
Can we talk about that? He said
Oh,
I
what am
ain't got no
supposed to call
barber.
her? You know what I mean?
Well,
I
a
can't be
barber.
like my barber because she's not. I don't think she's.
Well,
a
yeah,
barber,
you go
is she?
see your barber.
No, I guess. I mean,
not a
I don't think
barber.
you're wrong. I really don't.
Right.
I don't
But
think
she's
you're
a
you
wrong.
don't let
hairstylist.
those lovely goldilocks
But what
ever
is she
flow.
doing with your hair? I don't really see your hair ever.
Well,
Just shave
Does
your
she
head,
finish?
short.
Does she
motherfucker.
I like
style
to
it?
keep the sides short.
So she's using scissors.
Well, I like to have it.
scissors and
I like to
clippers.
keep it short in the summer too. But you always wear hats. I've seen you.
I need-
I've seen you bareback it like.
The only time
the
I see
thing
you without
is-
the hats is usually in our group chats and the videos.
So
Yeah.
That's usually it.
yeah,
So the thing is, what's up?
the last time I got a haircut was a mohawk before filming the movie Dirty Dog.
Let me see your shit.
For me,
And it's
dog,
been since then.
Let me
like,
see your
bro,
shit.
Like,
Let me see your shit.
it was
It's pretty
COVID.
long.
It's the year of
It's
COVID,
pretty
so I
bad.
haven't really been keeping up. But I like to keep my shit cut every 2 weeks, you know,
Yeah.
and then I'm feel comfortable to go out without a hat on, you know.
Yeah.
But I just haven't really been keeping up on that, so
Same,
it's just like,
Yeah.
I'll just
Same.
throw a hat on, and it's like fuck it because it's
Yeah.
COVID.
My
you know? It's
son
not like
hooked
I'm-
me up. He said it was straight. We got hairs in the back.
Yeah, it looks pretty
good,
good.
man.
I've been
Because I was like,
debating-
boy, if I got hairs in the back, he's like, no, look, it looks good. I was like, you mean pretty good? There ain't no motherfucking
No,
hairs.
it looks pretty good. I've debated getting the regular
You look at the mirror?
fade or going
him
with
show
the
you?
mohawk again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Trust.
do, but yo, I just,
But it's
I don't
time.
like getting in the mirror like that because I got scars on the back of my head that make it look like darker hair. I got
yeah.
spots here and there.
I
Like
mean,
I
I got wrinkles that I'm like,
because
whoa.
you've been fucking bicking your head since you was 10. So
12.
No, 12, whatever. And I got another I got another homeboy I work with, and he's always bald too. And I was like, he's like, yo, I just wake up in the morning, and when I take my shower, I fucking whatever instrument he uses, he fucking cleans his head up.
Yeah.
So he's always Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's gonna be a day I got to do that.
I've been trying to refrain from saying this because I was hoping to get a sponsorship one day, but that's probably down the road. I got the skull shaver, bro. Have you heard of those?
Skull shaver?
They're dope as fuck.
Yeah, I got
And
man.
Fuck you guys for not paying me for this.
I got a
But
bunch of bald
they
ass
work,
homeboys.
and I like
Like
people
a
to know what
Norelco
works.
thing or
So it fucking sits in my hand, like it's got the clip like razors usually do, and then it's got the charger pack here. You just hold it here and you just fucking go.
Yeah.
You just turn it on and go, and it's got the fucking how much is left on the battery.
Right.
All this shit. It's easy as fuck to clean. You can use it dry. I fucking shave my head when I'm
Did
watching
you say
TV
dry?
sometimes.
I like to use it dry sometimes.
My daughter will be like, Dad, can I shave your head? I'll be like, yeah, go get it. And she'll just sit on my shoulders and shave my head while I'm watching TV because it's not very loud either.
Right.
Or I'll fucking, my favorite thing
And-
now
and it
is I
gets
keep
it
it
to
in the
the
shower.
skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I'll keep it in the shower and I'll just go in the, you could do it wet
Yo,
or
what's
dry.
What's it called?
Dope.
The old shaver.
They about to sponsor us. The old shaver. That just sounds like some.
No, that's not what it's called. It's the skull shaver.
The
Did they
skull
make it
shaver.
here?
Yeah.
Yo,
Did they
look,
make it
man.
in America? Did they make it in Spokane?
Oh god, dude.
Hey,
you cracked me
hey,
up.
man, I got some part.
Oh,
See, TJ ain't got no excuse because he looks like he could grow some beautiful long hair, right?
Some locks,
Yeah,
dude.
but
I've
I
seen
But I
a
got
lot
some
of
partners,
those
right?
You have
They
seen
said they said, man, my hair went away. They was like, man, I hit 26, 27. My hair went away. It started walking. It started moving backwards.
LeBroning?
Yeah, it started LeBroning. It started going
LeBron.
backwards like a million rappers or a million rabbits proceeding backwards.
Yeah.
You say, what does
RPM.
that mean? Receding hairline.
What they say?
That's
at
why
Fresh Prince?
RPM went
Say,
bald.
You
It
so
started
ugly.
going
Your
back.
hair's running away from your face.
Yeah. So they just dealt with what cards God or the creator, whatever you want to say. We were talking about that earlier.
I get my white hair from my grandpa Jerry.
Yeah.
You know what
So-
I mean? But at least I didn't lose it.
So where it
just
comes
turned
from, and I'm
white.
like, hey,
That's
these
his bust.
Yeah.
that's a good thing for them to know. Like the thing that just cleans up their head, because I think they're going in there and using. They're like, oh man, my shit's getting kind of rough.
Yeah, I haven't used a razor on my head in over a year.
What's the thing called?
It's called the skull shaver.
The skull shaver, folks.
skull shaver.
Pretty,
I know some of my homeboys
straightforward
need
there.
the skull shaver.
Shave
At
the
least
skull.
3. Because
Oh.
one's using it and 2 of y'all motherfuckers probably should.
I missed my cue earlier when we were talking about OG stopping in. Because
Yeah.
shout out to another OG who's got a birthday today.
Oh,
And that's the homie Jazz.
West Coast.
We
Jazz,
fucking love you, Jazz.
Bishop. Hell yeah, man. Shouts out to my guy.
Hey, Jazz, do you listen to the show?
He listens when Janelle's on, I think.
Oh, I love you, motherfucker. Yo, Jazz. Love you, dog. I don't know if you hear this. Give me a fucking holler. I don't even know if actually I'm not on Facebook. Shoot me a message on my address. Write me a letter. You're old as hell. Write me a letter. I'll write you back.
I don't know if I ever met the kid, but happy birthday, Jazz.
Oh yeah,
Katie and Kane.
Hey, he's a good dude, man. I think
he's a
the
good
first
guy.
time I met Jazz, I think, goddamn, I don't even know if I could. Yeah, I think I was like 18, and I think he was like bartender serving up at Lilac Lane.
Oh, I heard about. I'm
Not like
surprised.
a
And I think
bowling alley?
it was a bowling alley and casino. I crept up in there with my
Where you
homeboy.
play
My homeboy.
cards?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Can you still
Sounds
play
like
cards
them.
there and shit?
Yeah, they even have the casino going right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I crept in there with my homeboy. He was old enough to drink, and I think I got in. And I think Jazz, when I first met him, he ID'd my homeboy, but he didn't ID me. And I think I was underage in there drinking. Shout out to Jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
God damn it! If I
That's
got you
love.
in trouble, you can call me and say, "You motherfucker." But it
I've
was
done
like it had to be 10 years ago.
You
It
were
was
like,
fucking
nah.
20 years ago. Fuck.
It's cool.
15.
It's cool.
Ah, shit, motherfucker.
I was
It's
working
cool.
at my Tribes
Oh,
gas
wow.
station in O2. I was working there at Graveyard, and one of my younger homies, I knew he wasn't 21, and he passed away. R.I.P. Jonas. You know what I mean? But he shows up with like a case of beer at 2 a.m. and it's just like, motherfucker. I'm like, pull your ID out of your
You
wallet.
know what
and
I'm
show it to me,
saying?
so it's on the camera. You know what I mean?
Saying.
And he just looks at me like, okay,
Paisy.
and he pays. He pays
Paisy.
cash.
What?
I'm just
He
doing
pays
my
cash.
jazz impression.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
Paisy.
saying? Hey, nah, I was thinking.
And it was just like, I know, but let's make it look good at least, dude.
Shit,
You know what I
motherfuckers
mean?
is getting old.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers call me old. I said, man, I think I met Jazz 20 years ago. I think it was like 20 years ago.
Bro,
That's close.
I
I
my
think-
birthday is
I think
next
you
week.
introduced me about almost 10 years ago. That's it. So
Probably, yeah.
20 years ago.
I'm a year away from 40.
I wasn't old enough to drink.
well, a year and a few days, right?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because that's another birthday we got coming up. Is the homie
That's
Katie
crazy.
Kang.
What
I'm gonna be
birthday did
40
you just have,
next
P?
year. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be 40
What's up?
next
You
year.
want to disclose that? What birthday did you have? 30 something?
I turned 34, dog.
You just did?
20 years. Man, you probably known Jazz for damn near 20 years.
I haven't known him that long.
Like fucking 15?
Probably closer to 15, but
That's a long ass time.
yeah, that is pretty long. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
probably like 12.
Yeah, man, those bonds,
a
man.
long ass fucking time.
I always feel blessed getting to meet good people that last. You know?
Hell yeah, bro.
It's-
That's the
it's
best
like,
thing.
yeah.
You know, that's what life, one
Yeah.
of the things, the main things that
Yes.
life is
Yeah.
about for sure is having that positive, those relationships and people around you.
Yeah.
Yo, if this world
That
keeps
definitely
on
lasts.
spinning, I know this motherfucker, I at least 20.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Close,
was-
maybe 18.
Yeah.
I met him like 2002.
Yeah. 01, 02.
I think I
known
met
you
this
about that
motherfucker
long,
about
too.
that
It was
here.
the
Yeah,
Yuck-
I've known
it was
this
the
dude.
Yuck Mouth show at the Soda Club, bro.
I think I
I was,
known.
I was
think I.
pre-funking in the parking lot with DeNovo, and
Yeah.
you rolled up, and we were just like,
Yeah,
what's up?
shit. I
And
think
you're
I
like,
know.
you're Katie Kane? I'm like, yeah, what's your name? It's like, I'm on one. I'm like, oh, Tyrant said we were going to do a song together. So
Yeah.
I think I
grab a
known
cup,
TJ
bro.
for about fucking.
grab a cup, smoke one.
13
You know what I mean?
years.
Like,
Yes.
that was a
It's gotta
long
be over
time
10
ago.
now, for sure.
No, I think it
you
was-
introduced us.
I think it was. I
When
think
you
it,
got back from Wisconsin, and we started working on that.
I think it was about
That was about
2009.
2008 or 2009, yeah. Yeah.
That shit just lasts forever, man. Because I like talking to my homeboy the other day, and I was like, dude, I've known you since I was 8.
Because I'll be honest, when we were on our way to that show,
Yeah.
and we stopped by, and you said where we were going, I was like, oh, dope. And I met this dude. I never would have thought we were gonna be like good friends for life,
Yeah.
like family shit. Like, no way. You were wearing these. You must have just got done doing a job. You were wearing these like overalls or pants covered in paint, and I don't know if it was your real hair or if you had the fucking mullet wig on, and you just kicked back in your fucking chair smoking cigarettes. And I was like, this can't be on one. This can't be the guy. This cannot
Hey,
be the guy.
the mullet wig was my favorite thing to rock, dude.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm trying to. So we ain't gonna let the cat out the bag online right now. But I need to get the mullet for some shit. You know what I mean? I need to get the mullet. I need to get the American flag bandana, and I need to get some tall cans of Paps, and we finna make something happen.
Yeah.
Bro,
You know what I mean, Burn?
If you haven't, man, on one, if you haven't checked out Pussifer, please check them out, dude. Like that Conditions of My Parole album, all of the video
Pussifer?
footage for that shit.
That's Maynard.
Yeah, like, dude, he does that Billy D character. It's just like you're talking about, like, yeah. Like I love. That's why I like when you freestyle rap in the Bo Rap voice and shit, because it's like, it's similar. It's adding theater to the music, and giving it more character than just you yourself. It's comedic. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like
fuckers.
and theatrical. So I like that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, fuckers. Well, now I don't know. While we're on the subject, like talking about knowing you motherfuckers so long, like I don't make new friends that well. You know what I'm saying? I don't have,
bro.
I don't have any
Me
people.
neither.
I don't have any people.
TJ's like my bestest.
No,
newest
I cut the fucking
awesomest
cord
friend.
after
No,
this.
No,
I was like, no new friends. And I met this guy, and I was like, oh no, I got room
No.
for one more.
no, that's where I was gonna go with this. This motherfucker is my newest friend.
Yeah,
Newest,
word.
but it's not new.
Yeah,
Like
that's
like a decade plus isn't new.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, how long you known C Ray or Chuck? And I'm like, I like
fifth grade.
like when.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like that was a good story. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
we used to hang out back then. I don't fucking know, but
Well, that's like me and Janelle real quick. Me and Janelle, there's a picture of me and her as babies in the bathtub together. That's how far we actually go
What?
back. Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because my mom and her mom worked together when we were babies.
Oh,
is that
way.
for real?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. So that's actually how far back we go.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. She's good peeps,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Dude, that
crazy.
picture she posted, that wasn't a Mackin picture. That was weird.
Oh, the I don't know what to do with the Mac out pictures. I don't know.
Like, me either. I mean, either. I just was like,
I didn't see the Mac up picture.
nah,
Janelle posted.
Kane,
it.
man, I gotta
I think
look
Kane
for it.
did this.
Yeah.
But man, even P. Like,
I just did like reindeer ears on Janelle.
I thought this cocksucker was like a lot younger than me, but he's like, I just turned 34, and I'm like, well, when I first met you, he was like the little homie. And
I was
then
like
thought-
15 or
But
16.
then I thought about it, and I was like, I wasn't even old enough to drink. I was like 17 or 18. I'm like, what's up, you motherfuckers want to come to a show? These motherfuckers are old enough to buy us alcohol. I got to wait outside.
Oh man.
I used to have to do that a lot too, bro. They put it like a fucking yellow wristband on your fucking wrist that says you.
Yeah.
They used to write
You can't
X's
drink.
on your hand.
Did I tell you my Res Hog story?
Be in the
Did I
bathroom
tell the
trying to
Res
scrub
Hog
the
story
shit.
on here?
I don't know.
Should have got like some skin colored paint,
Yeah.
nail polish. or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, you know?
So I'm gonna tell it again if motherfuckers ain't heard it. Res Hogs Bullet called me up when I did my first album and said, "Hey man, I need you to come out to Toppenish." It was Toppenish. I had to think about it. He got us a hotel room and all that shit, and we was doing all kinds of nasty foul shit after. But we did the show, and Boudreaux and Q were old enough to drink.
Oh, okay.
Ryan Craig was not old enough to drink, and there was a bunch of little kids in the Res Hogs. I felt like I was with the little kids because we were like 17, 18 or something.
Yeah.
We all had to sit in the back. I'm like, man, I'm going to go outside. My homeboy's out there. His name was Brandon. God rest his soul. He fucking passed away. He got murdered a couple years ago.
R.I.P. Brandon.
We were drinking in the parking lot, Old English.
Yeah.
Old English. When we were that age, we was drinking Old English. And they came out and said, get him out of here. Bullet comes up, but one of the bouncers.
Okay, get who out of here?
Me and him, because we was drinking 40s in the parking lot. And they was like, get Bullet come out. Nah, man, they're like part of the show. Like, I had them come out here. I paid for a hotel room and shit. They like pull me back to the back room. I'm kind of buzzing. Get on, do our shit. Res Hogs get on, do the shit. They're like, I don't know, how old's Ryan?
He's
38?
the same age as us.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's just because he's like kind of.
He said he's 5 years sober, stopped at 33, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he's just like kind of like the Res Hogs dudes were like smaller, shorter dudes.
Nah, he was he always had little homies down to hit the road and slang CDs and hustle.
It's probably
And I
them.
always
Maybe they
admired
was
him for
maybe
that.
they were super young.
Homies.
Yeah.
We rocked the show, went back there, and then we were like fucking, I don't know. We were kids. We were fucking running orgies and
Running amok.
in Toppiness. Like there's like some cornfield up here in a hotel. Let's go to the Hotel 6 up there.
Well, dude, yeah, and I'll tell you guys and everybody listening, fucking Yakima is the Wild West, bro. Like
It is, dude.
Fucking lawless.
Because
bro.
you look over
You know
here
what
and
I
it's
mean?
like a fucking field, and then down the street there's a fucking 7-Eleven. Me and the homie walked down there. We got some burritos, and the dude was like, "Oh, that's what they need." But he said, "I don't speak that."
Burritos?
He looked at him and says, "I don't speak that guada shit."
So what was the Ryan Craig story? So what happened with Ryan Craig?
I could go for a burrito.
Nothing. That's when I first met him.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, these little dudes, they're like a bunch of little dudes. The Res Hogs, I just remember them being like a bunch of little dudes.
Yeah.
And Smoke from Full Time Soldiers,
Yeah.
you know what that is. He called us and said, "Hey man, come back with me to Walla Walla." So we looped around Walla Walla. You get the Walla Walla odor, like the paper mills and shit. We're in there.
It's on the Columbia side. Yeah. I know. That's
Got back there.
potlatch. That's when you go to Lewiston, you smell the same thing.
Dude, when we was that young, it was just
Stinks,
wild. Like we were like, yeah, fuck it. We finna just journey to Walla Walla, and we're finna write songs with motherfuckers we don't even know.
Yep.
Got in there, it was cracking. I don't know these motherfuckers. Let's just go over there and fucking write songs.
Yeah.
Wrote songs. Fucking rode home on the what's the big ass grade from Lewiston Clarkston that goes up to Spokane? The big fucking hill.
Lewiston Hill?
Is that what it is?
Or Wallula Junction.
Big fucking
Lewiston
hill.
Yeah, it goes,
You know what I'm talking about?
It goes left and right. Yeah. It's like a 7%.
The 3 or
grade
4
better than
times
the
that
way-
I've been up that hill, the car is overheated every time.
Really?
Oh, damn.
Q-Biz's car overheated, and then my family members lived down there in Lewiston, Clarkston, the Reeves family, and we drove back with my pops one time in a Delta 88 diesel, and the motherfucker overheated before we got to the top of the hill.
ain't that
Second time, went down there
I keep
again,
it- I keep it in
fishing,
third or
drove
fourth.
back, overheated 4 times. I don't know if we overheated every time we went up that motherfucker, but 4 times is a fucking charm.
The only other way
You gotta
is
keep
this
it in third or
crazy
fourth.
river road. It's called
Wawawi.
Wawawi. Yeah, Wawawi
Wawawi.
River
Oh,
Road.
and then back through the Tri-Cities, right?
No, it takes you
It goes up fucking
along
by
the
Lower
river.
Granite.
and then it's
Yeah, what's
like,
that hill called? And
Wawawi grade.
what
and
kind of grade
it
is
still
that?
has a fucking pretty good hill too.
Yeah,
You got to go
it's
up quite
just
a
more,
ways.
It's
but-
more cutty.
Yeah.
TJ's like, what the fuck?
shit's
We
gnarly,
got to
dude.
take him down that hill because when you're coming down that hill, you get to see the whole city and you see the Snake River. Is that the Snake or the
yeah,
Columbia
it's the
right at the
Snake.
bottom?
It's the
It's
Snake.
beautiful. It's
It's
beautiful
cool
though.
as fuck.
Man,
Yo, we
we
should go down to
gotta-
the Hell's Canyon or whatever. Though that shit looks.
We gotta
fucking
help.
dope.
Where's that
It's
at?
just south of there.
We gotta help TJ catch a
How
fish.
do you get home? You hit Plumber?
If TJ catches a fish, he'll fucking be converted.
You hit the 195?
I would love to eat a
no,
fish I caught.
I had
would love
Hatch
that,
Road
yeah.
down to
With some
Colfax,
lemons and shit on
and then
it.
Yeah.
Pullman, and then
You don't hit that big ass
I'll
grade?
just
no, I do.
Okay.
That's at the end.
You're just going to bite his heart.
Idaho
You remember
or
Wagon?
Washington.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you end up
Yeah.
when you get to that
This
fucking
guy.
hill.
I get simple pleasures
There's
out of
just a
small
dead
shit.
fish floating in the river, and he just fucking.
Did he
picked
bite
up
it?
and just ate it.
Oh,
I don't think he swallowed it.
it was already
Nasty.
dead too.
Yeah, it was just already
In
dead.
the
It's
Spokane
fucking-
River.
No, it was
Oh.
Ponderay.
Okay.
Roadkill, man.
If TJ could catch just a rainbow trout and then gut it and cook it and see what it tastes like.
Do you like-
You know, that's what I was
fucking
telling
love
people. I don't know
that
if you-
shit,
I would
bro.
love to eat
Yeah.
a fish that I caught. That'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Do you like the taste of fish?
I love fish.
It would taste.
Do you like
primal.
smoked fish?
I like all fish.
I like smoked.
Yeah?
I like
Yeah.
smoked.
Yeah.
Any
I'll eat
salmonoid,
sushi.
Yes,
Like a
I'll
salmon.
eat
Yeah.
fish,
Yeah.
shrimp,
like a
any
trout.
of it. Smoked,
Anything.
fried,
You like
battered.
squid, calamari?
Yeah.
And
Popcorn,
even,
shrimp, baby shrimp.
Even when fish is fucking
love
frozen and
puss.
processed,
You ain't never
and
had
it's fucking
calamari
fried,
tacos?
I still love it and eat it, dude.
I'll never
Like,
eat
it's-
calamari.
You ain't never had
It's good.
calamari tacos?
Except I
You
watched
guys-
a video the other day of this lady killing a lobster that kind of fucked me up, bro.
Yeah?
Like, it kind of fucked me up.
Brutal.
You know what lobsters really are? Like lobsters and shrimps.
How did she kill the
They're
lobster?
parasites.
They're
No,
fucking parasites.
How
Yeah.
did she kill the lobster?
They're
How
big
did she kill
They're
it?
like
Parasite.
giant, millions of years old.
How did she
fucking-
kill the lobster, TJ?
She
They're
started
wild.
towards the tail end,
just-
jabbed the knife in, and then started sliding it across its spine, and then And this is when it fucked me up because the lobster started trying to crawl away. And she goes, no, come back. And then she started jamming the edge of the knife into it. It was fucked up, bro. It was fucked up. I watched it 4 times.
Damn.
Oh, so wasn't that fucked up?
No, it was. I had to watch because I was like, if I'm gonna keep eating lobster, I need to see the.
They're
process.
meaty.
so
they're
TJ,
meaty
did
ass
You guys
parasites.
see the video.
Okay, so TJ, this is why when I'm trying to shoot an elk or a deer or a moose,
Because you got to
so I try
respect
to
your kill.
I try to shoot it in the neck.
Yeah.
So
So it doesn't stop. Because you
Right.
I
Say it with
get
your
that.
chest,
why
motherfucker.
You got to respect the kill, and I get it, and that's why I had to watch because like I like lobster. I don't think it's that
That's a
dope.
good.
Huh?
that's a good
What happened?
Conversation.
He
I was
said,
just
"Have
gonna
you
say-
ever seen?"
I
You
gotta
guys
go
seen
pee
that
real quick.
video of the
and someone
dude
said
getting
something.
hit in the face with a skateboard, dude? Been going around on Twitter.
Is it new?
Yeah.
What do you say to get hit in the face with
So
a skateboard?
he's like, they're I don't know if they're friends or something, but he's like, bro, you can't say the N word, bro. And he's
Oh,
like,
I
"Say
seen
the
that.
fucking N-word."
yeah, I seen
He's
it.
like, do it, say it. And he's like, are you recording this? And the dude says it, and he just fucking wham, dude, with the fucking.
He busts his teeth out.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So
You
what?
couldn't
Was
tell.
it 2020? Because we got Twisted Tea
I
Can,
just saw it.
skateboards.
I know, right? I just saw it the other day.
Man, that doesn't surprise me. I've always known the fucking skaters to fucking get down with them skateboarders. They'll fuck you up with them shits.
He didn't
I'm
look like
shooting a
skater, though.
skateboarder.
He was
I'm
wearing
shooting
like
a skateboarder.
He was wearing like a
Pull that motherfucking weapon
fancy
on me.
dress shirt or something.
All of a sudden, he's got the fucking like an armor. Fucking.
Motherfucker whips out a skateboard. I'm whipping out the pistol because I know it's serious. What's up, bro? And he's running at me with a skateboard. I'm like, yo, back the fuck up, man. I don't want to do it. You can put the motherfucking skateboard down and we can throw hands or I'm gonna fucking bust your ass.
Did you guys watch the video of that Pennsylvania shit?
No, what happened?
See that? This neighbors arguing over the snow.
Oh no! Did they get a lot of snow?
Well, yeah, but there's these neighbors. There's like a man and a wife arguing with their neighbor across the street, and neighbor across the street goes in and fucking grabs a gun and shoots them both, dude.
For what?
Damn.
Just
Dumping
for the
snow on
argument?
there. Get off my
Arguing,
goddamn
yeah.
lawn.
I read the transcript. I didn't watch the video, but it pretty much says like exactly what happens in the article. Yeah, it was crazy as fuck. He like he shoots the dude, and then he fucking shoots the lady, and then apparently he like went back in the house, grabbed another rifle, and then shot the lady again, killed her. And then
What
he
the fuck?
Went in the house and killed himself. Man.
That makes me want to.
Oh, my God.
Every time I
Fucking
answer
crazy.
my door,
I know.
and I'm not sure. I
Like-
look through the window on the top, and I have
'Cause
my
you just-
pistol right here.
you
and
don't
I
know what the
unlock and I
fuck you're
fucking-
gonna
They were
encounter.
they were fighting and arguing, and apparently they had had previous spats and stuff like that. But yeah, there's apparently one of them was pissed about the other one.
I used to watch this show religiously called Rescue Me. I don't know if you guys heard of that one. Dennis
of it.
Leary and the firefighters
Yeah.
post 9/11. And one of the calls they went to and shit, fucking this dude was just sitting in his fucking living room like watching TV or some shit. And the firefighters run in because there's smoke coming from the bedroom and they fucking bust open the door because he's got it like bolted, locked down, shut, and all this shit. They get through the door and there's this person like tied to a chair, burnt to a crisp. And they're like, what happened over here? He's like, and they arrest him. He fucking burnt his wife to death. He just goes, yep, I told her today was the day. No more yapping. So you just don't know people's breaking points.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Like you just don't, and that's a TV show, of course. But I think a lot of television and film gets brought from reality or our imagination brought from real events. You know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you just don't know people's breaking points, and that's why back to Kane. Like, yeah, we should always fucking have our shit on us.
and
like
and just people need to be nicer to people that they come in contact with.
for
Yo.
real. Well, who was talking about that recently? Somebody was talking about that. You just don't know how the fuck somebody's gonna react. I feel like it was somebody on the show recently.
You don't. I was just showing P some shit over here. It's on Spokane News now. I don't know. I'm not even gonna speak on the details, but you just can't fuck with everybody. That's why I left the room for a second because the homie messaged me and I was like, I thought one of the homies had died,
Oh shit.
but I think what had happened is one of the homies shot somebody. I don't know all the details. That's why I won't get into it. But I'm like a little fucking like trying to like look and see what's going on.
Yeah.
But P knows, dude. I don't know if you guys know the fellow, but I ain't gonna say his name.
And domestic shit to me too, because I won't ever punch my bitch in the face.
I'm
And
not.
and it's not my bitch, you know what I mean? But
What if she
When I-
punches me first?
But dude, it's like I remember seeing that happen when I was a kid, and not at home. It was outside of my home, seeing that happen and just feeling like that was wrong. And so, as an adult, when I see that happen, it's like, is it my place to say what's happened, or is it my place to stick my nose in it? If it's my sister,
My bad, Pete.
or my cousin or my family, yeah, it's like, hey man, you can't do that.
Right.
If it's general public, I feel like it's not my business to step in. Do you guys feel like that too, or like
I
know what I
I
mean?
struggle with that a lot,
Tough.
Yeah.
lot because
it probably happens at your work, right?
well, yeah, and I gain a lot more experience that way. But it's different when it's a job. Like you have your kind of ins and outs of what you're supposed to do, opposed to what you want to do. But like in real life, like I talk to somebody frequently who constantly reminds me that because they're in a relationship where a lot of physical interaction goes on,
Yeah.
and how if somebody were to step in between them, she would automatically snap on them for getting involved in their business. And it's like, because we've seen that so often.
Yeah,
It's like,
man. Common.
it's
Very
like,
common.
yeah, we want to make sure that nobody's like, nothing's getting out of control. And for me, I'm still pretty old school. So it's like, I see a woman in distress, like, I'm here to make sure you're okay.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty off-putting when you go over to check on the lady and then she tells you to fuck off, and you're like, okay, then keep beating her fucking ass. Then, like, what do you want me to
Right,
do?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what am I supposed to do? Like,
Crazy.
not care? Sorry, fuck me. like,
Yeah, that's kind of.
and then the next time you don't step in, and then she fucking dies.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like,
Right.
what? It's a weird situation. DV is
Yeah.
Shitty.
And that happens more often than gets reported
oh yeah, big
severely.
time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that was the saddest points for me of 2020 was learning some of those numbers of seeing like the women or men who weren't being able to go to work, and knowing that those numbers were increasing, but the reports were decreasing because they were stuck at home together,
Yep.
and work was their only way of separating. And
Yeah.
then hearing about I got a cousin that works for CPS, and when she was explaining to me about how their calls and reports have decreased, I was like, oh, that's crazy. She goes, no, it's sad because school is closed. That's where a lot of the reports come from. When they come to school with bruises, they get so kids are just getting their asses beat or worse, but nobody's able to report it. And I was like, that broke my fucking heart.
Yeah. It does, man.
I was like, the
that's-
shit,
Man, the kids do
that
not
stuff
deserve
has to
that,
be
you know?
considered. And that's why I'm happy with the structure that they're trying to, I don't like how slow it's moving, but I appreciate that they're trying to take their precautions, but getting the kids back involved first. Because it's like, yeah, they need that outlet. And I'll tell you what, my daughter has the immune deficiency. She's been back in school for quite a while now, and she's not been sick once because the school she's at least is taking all the precautions properly.
That's
Very
your
proud of the
youngest baby?
system.
Your
Yeah, my
baby?
youngest, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And
She seems like the healthiest one, bro.
right?
Yeah.
And like and she hasn't, this has been her healthiest year. That's the trippiest part. And so that, like, the sense of like, I like that thread about people with allergies talking about how it's helped them, because I was like, it does
Oh,
have
she's-
benefits.
She's the one the song is about.
Yeah.
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 Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, my
Just made that
seven
connection.
my,
Well, no,
my 7-minute
what-
track. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, she's fucking golden.
It's about her
bro.
birth, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
but like she had test results come back saying she didn't have antibodies to fight off a respiratory infection, and then she got a different shot, and all of a sudden they're there. So like our fingers are crossed, because like if it sticks, she might be okay. But she has to get tested again to make sure they stick around. It's always scary. It's like,
Oh
fuck.
yeah, man, being a parent. Phew.
Yo, so this is episode 40 and we ain't got a 40. So when we do episode 50, we need to make sure that we bring our Desert Eagles,
Yeah.
50 cows.
I don't have a desert. I
Put
can
it
bring
in.
my 270.
We'll
Like, bro,
rent-
I want to have
we'll
a
rent
shooting
one.
episode.
I got a 50-cent piece.
You gotta rent a 50 cow.
Well, no, because
I'll
And
get
the
the
Get
chain.
Rich or Die Trying album.
so rapping.
I'll
You
rent.
guys,
I'll rent
you guys
the
might
chain.
be able to out rap me. You know what I mean? But if we're shooting a rifle, I feel like I could edge you guys.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
I'm not. I don't think I'm very superb with I've only shot a rifle a couple times.
That's what we should go and practice, and then you guys
But
can
I-
fuck me up with a
You think
pistol.
you can edge me with a pistol?
No.
Oh, rifle.
I can unload 14 in about 2
You,
seconds.
you're
I'm-
selling
I'm-
yourself short, motherfucker. You're a fucking
Pretty
dope
good.
rapper, bro.
Well, I just feel
Maybe
like
4.
I need practice with a pistol.
Maybe
is-
4
is all I'm
seconds.
saying. You know what I mean? Like I'm
It feels
confident
quick
in
when I'm doing
my
it.
skills. Otherwise,
You-
but-
Gotten some praise.
You're a dope rapper. You had an album out before I did. I looked up.
You
to
heard I'm
as
a dope rapper?
thanks, man.
Told you I
Well, he
was
said you motherfuckers can out rap me. I was
Well-
like, I don't know, man. You can rap, motherfucker. Shit.
It kind of seemed like when I first met you,
Oh, dude.
it kind of seemed like that. Like you were kind of like, "You're Katie Kane." I'm like, "Yeah, grab a fucking cup, asshole. Fucking hit the blunt."
Yeah, you
know what
almost
I mean?
play.
And
You almost played me like
asshole.
Kendrick and J Rock.
Well, dude, you were what? No, hell no,
Ouch.
bro. Hell no,
Ouch.
bro. Because it was me and DeNovo both.
He said,
'cause-
"Yeah, and I'm Katie Kane. I'm from Idaho, motherfucker."
No, that's not what I said. You're fucking lying, bro. It wasn't. Cause
Get on my level, ho.
We had 2 bottles and cups and ice, and we
Nah,
were like,
you-
grab a cup.
I'm
Who the
talking
fuck
shit.
is
and
this
you
guy?
didn't
say that.
You didn't smoke weed because we were like,
Fucking
man, hit the
peon.
blunt, and you didn't smoke weed.
Yeah,
I think you grabbed the fucking cup though. You know what I mean?
I was just
think
talking
you
shit.
grabbed-
I'm on
You didn't
one.
say-
Yeah, and
You didn't say any of that. I'm on one. I work with Tyrant. He's like, "Yeah, Tyrant works with a lot of bitches."
No, hell no. No, because Tyrant told me that there was a. Tyrant told me about you and that your style was similar to mine. Would you talk about doing drugs like I talk about doing drugs? And it would just
Not acid,
so
though.
well, dude. But when I met you, it was just like I fucking know who you are, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was. It was cordial,
Hey,
bro.
we-
You know
I
what
know,
I
I'm
mean?
fucking
Like I
kidding.
did. You know what I mean? Like, and it was. You didn't smoke weed, but like DeNovo and I, it did. I don't think we were old enough to drink then, so we would have to be in the parking lot with our own shit and
Yeah.
smoke weed and drink and then mob in fucked up and rock for 10 minutes.
Because I
and
know
bail.
back
You know
then
what I
at that point in time, it was the kick. I think you was drinking vodka
It
and Hypnotic.
Yeah, it was, bro.
But
That's
me
what
and
we
the
had that
homies,
night. Yeah.
we was drinking Hennessy and Hypnotic.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
The Hennessy
that the
makes
whole-
you, yeah.
Yeah.
The Hennessy make you meaner though. He's like, we was drinking vodka and it's cleaner.
It does. It was, bro.
It
'Cause
was cleaner.
You know,
You drinking any brown liquor, you can fucked
it
up.
get kind of mean. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, mean and super horny. And I could more focus on my music.
That's why I
on
didn't
vodka.
drink tequila, man.
Yeah.
God damn. It's like,
I like tequila.
the police are at my door. What did I do last night?
Well, and
I don't know. You tell me, Mr. Smith.
Throwing
and sometimes little homies from my res would mob up to come to the show in Spokane, right?
Yeah.
And they'd hit us up at like 6 or 7 p.m. and be like, "Yo, where you guys at?" We're like, "We're at this hotel." Mob through, and one of the little homies would be able to cut hair or whatever, and he'd fade us up, and it's everybody gets a cup, and
Yeah.
the little homies too. They were just like, "Yo, mixing that hard with that fucking Hypnotic." I'm like, "You only need 1 cup, huh?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, you know what I mean? So
They
it
were
was
like
it was the ultimate
13.
pre-funk. Well, dude, no,
I'm
because
fucking-
they're like 18 at least. Otherwise, they can't get in. You know what I mean? But it just it was cool to see dosage
SPM
and
that.
volume. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, man, you gotta tell us being that. Hey, I had a homeboy. Shit, we finna go in. Fuck it.
Talk about
You know, when we
talk
were
about it
younger,
now.
we used
Talk
to
about
we
it
used
now.
to we used to
Beers, bongs, and bullshit.
do girls bad, girls, women bad.
Should we end this episode with Crown Royal's ballad?
Yeah.
okay,
He
okay.
said play it.
He didn't say it. I feel like he would
He
like
doesn't
it.
care. I think he would.
Yeah,
mind.
okay, but keep your story. We'll figure it out.
So we're young. Like if there's one piece of tail, we were like, yo, let's go to town, and generally they were down, and if they weren't, then we just like bye. But usually they were down, and we had one homeboy. He was probably about 15. He's like, I'm about to get my first piece of pussy. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna go do your thing. He's like, I had sex, and I didn't come after 5 minutes. I said, damn, dog.
But did he come? Or he
Yeah,
just
he
stopped
did.
after 5
He
minutes?
did. But it took me more than 5 minutes.
Play on, player. You know what I mean?
yeah.
First time.
So you know, back then you slip into something warm and wet. God damn it, we talking about nasty shit right now. You slip into something warm.
Yeah. I can dig it.
I mean,
I can righteously dig it.
I've been done in 50 seconds. God damn.
Right?
Well, and even
Last
as a grown,
week.
even as a grown man with man experience, and you feel like you got stamina, if you are really into this girl and super into the situation,
And if
you
they
can't-
say
you can't-
something-
dude, it is, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
If
fuck,
they,
yo, can you just be quiet, please? Can you just shut up?
like, yo,
You know what
I'm
I
trying
mean?
to concentrate here.
Yeah, dude, like, yeah, bro.
Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk.
Yo,
Don't look at me.
Man, I'm
Don't
sorry.
look at me, little puppet.
I don't want to be like a fucking disgusting pig right now, but I'm like, yo,
Honesty,
yo,
bro.
like if they say something really fucked up,
And
it changes the levels of it. Like if you're just like just regular, passionate. Goddamn, I'm trying to be articulate here.
yeah,
Normal passionate sex, it can last a while. But if they start getting like saying some shit like, "No, I want you to pull it out and come on my face," you're like, "Oh goddamn, I'm done." It was that quick, you know what I mean?
When it starts sounding fake to me, it just makes it harder to
Yeah, but if
come,
they're for
you know
real-
what I mean?
if they're
Yeah,
for- but if
you
they're
know what
for
I mean?
real,
It's
though-
gotta sound genuine because I'm like, bitch, you're
Slap
trying to
my
feed
ass,
my
and I'm
ego,
like,
and I'd rather you
"Excuse
just
me?"
shut up and let me know.
No, bro. When
Excuse me, I went to church. Did you just say slap my ass? And she's like, "Yeah, slap my ass, you dirty white bitch." And I'm like, "What the fuck did you call me? Come on my face." Are you being for real right now, or are you just talking shit? Oh, you're being for real right now.
But see, that's the phony thing. Like, I was on the road with my old producer back in the day, and his girl was tagging along and fucking sharing a room, and I fucking hear them in the bathroom, and I was pissed because I had to piss.
She was like,
But she's in there. Yeah, she's in there doing the fucking over.
because she wanted to fuck. Because she wanted to fuck
noises. And she's doing the.
Dude,
but
that
Because she wanted to
bothers me,
fuck
TJ.
you.
TJ,
This is
TJ,
all
that
I'm
bothers
hearing.
me. It's like, shut the
yeah,
fuck up.
But no, but
Shut
no,
up.
he's ordering her to say these things.
Oh man,
That was the worst because I'm hearing him. I'm
Yeah.
hearing him say it, and then I'm hearing her go, "I'm your dirty little slut. I'm your dirty little slut." And he's like, "Yeah, you are. Say it louder." And I'm like, "Oh my god, like this doesn't even sound
Yo, I can't,
consensual."
even,
at
I
this
can't. I can't even do that shit.
I can't either.
Like women are like talk dirty to me. It's like, "Oh, what do you want me to say? The dishes need to be done."
No, like the most talking I need to do is, can I come inside you? And yes or no.
Right? See, I'm
Yeah,
a simple
you know what
man.
I mean? Like,
I'm a simple man too.
yeah.
I
I could get some moaning and grunting around, but
I like grunting.
fucking shut up
But-
and let me
but-
fucking get mine, man. Like,
But if they say something fucked up, like, "Eek." No, but if you're just like you just like going to town and they just say something like
Frame of reference
if
is the
they say-
greatest album
yeah.
ever.
but don't
Michael Smith,
but don't
Michael
one time
Smith.
like one time there's like
They say
All
your
right.
real name.
nah, they could call me Michael, but
Yeah.
one time I was with this one broad and she said, "Yeah, fuck me on one," and I'm like, "Yo, man, I gotta bounce."
yeah,
'Cause I was grossed out.
When I hear Katie Kane too, it's like I'd rather
I was
hear
grossed
John
out.
Kane.
Like-
say John Kane, not Katie Kane, bitch.
You don't even know who I am. I'm hurt.
You're such a
You just
such
took
a sweet guy.
I said you just
I got fucking blown out of my own world when I had a fucking ex put True Justice tattoo on her titty.
Oh,
Bro.
man.
I see.
You got the rap name tattooed on a titty?
Yeah.
That is
it's a
player
player-
shit. I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't
do I
have that.
do I
That's
go
player
do I
shit,
go as far
bro.
do I go as far as say it's a pretty nice titty?
Oh man, yeah, like
My wife will not like you
no,
anymore.
well,
after
dude,
that.
like
It's a decent titty.
There's like a beam of energy between you
brought it
guys
up.
that is shining up into
no,
the fucking
but- well,
universe
so the
right
fuck-
now.
so
Like,
TJ
yeah,
brought it up,
that's-
by the way. Don't listen to this, but it's
no,
a decent.
she listens to them all. But my wife
no,
knows
but-
I'm gonna be free about it. But
You guys
no,
might have to send me a
this sucks.
screenshot.
It's
put
a
me in a
medium.
bad
Send me a
position because I was
screenshot.
like,
Send me a
in my
screenshot.
position, I'm like, this is like the coolest honor ever. I don't give a shit. Like somebody got my fucking rap name tattooed on them.
Is it the logo too though? Like the True Justice?
No,
like-
it's not. It's not
it
like
just
my
says- it's-
specific.
it's
I
just
lied,
like
guys.
cursive
It's
or
a
whatever.
mediocre titty.
Okay,
Thank you.
man.
But but it took me a while to
you
realize.
might
I was
be
like, can I
misjudging
can I
my
use this
range
as like a
of
CD?
awesomeness. On
It looks like a
titties.
art
brown
one day?
egg.
And they're like, no, you can't. And I was like, why? Like it's out.
I'm in a band
and you
called
know, it came to the
Anti-Slayer.
discussion of it's giving her some kind of praise somehow, or like giving her like this connection. I was like, I get it. So even the conversation alone shouldn't have it, but like it seemed relevant. I was like, because for me, in my standpoint, everybody knows and everybody should. I'm not on your level, Mike.
It's a mediocre
It's-
titty.
What's less than mediocre? I think you got to drop it down.
It's average titty.
But
Just kidding. They're all right. Look,
man.
just for me, because I was like,
let
fuck
me
yeah,
just-
that was.
Can I
it
just
was just
interrupt?
cool.
Can I interrupt for 1 second and say that
Yeah, do it before my
All-
wife kills me for
all
continuing the conversation.
all titties are awesome titties.
I thought you were gonna say all titties rule
All titties
because that's like a
are
Kane
awesome
line.
titties.
All titties rule.
Yeah, they
Titties
do.
are cool. I mean,
Yeah.
No,
everybody
no,
loves
no,
titties.
I'm
no,
not- yeah,
no, they're
all
not.
of 'em.
Not when they
All
look
of 'em.
like oblong eggs, which is what.
No, hey man, if you go to South America or certain parts of Africa
With the National Geographic nipples?
exactly, dude. Like it's all relative to
but-
culture, bro.
But do you ever
And
scroll
I
past
think
a
that
pair of
all
titties on Twitter
Hell
and
no.
like not
Never
go back and
Nope,
look?
No.
nope,
Because you
no,
got to.
ever. No, it's like wait, yeah,
You gotta
it
at
doesn't
least-
matter.
Depends.
Yeah,
Is a woman nearby? Or
especially
shameless-
if that's the focus of the shot. It's like those.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
shameless
Check it out.
plug.
I wonder what
there's
those
this,
look like naked.
Boobs.
And
There's
sometimes
this,
they are naked, and it's like, fuck, those are.
Yo, there
nice.
is naked.
I've never
I'll
seen
forward you the
titties-
link.
I've never seen titties like that, but those are fucking awesome.
Yo, can we speak on that for a minute? Because Twitter fucking freaks me out. It's like the wild, wild west.
It
Oh, you gotta be
is,
careful, bro.
Oh,
You-
girls be
no,
gotta be
sucking
careful.
dick.
You get banned for saying certain things, but there's this girl. I don't know if I should. Yeah, fuck it. Her she calls herself Spastic MILF.
Okay.
And her name is Spaz Lopez, and she is
Yeah, I try to look for
yeah.
that.
She
You know what I mean? Like you told me to.
She-
you told
tried to
me.
look for
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
so
Spastic.
to
milf,
my
I'm gonna look for that.
perspective, she looks to be African American and Latina, and she's fine. But like she's not like fine like supermodel fine because she's kind of frumpy. She's kind of a BBW, but she's not a BBW like BBW. But she might like if she like bends
I
down,
don't-
she
I
got a
don't
little
give a
stomach
fuck.
roll, but she
I
got
don't
some
give
big
a fuck.
boobies and
I
but.
don't give a fuck.
She be on there like showing monkey and all that shit. Then there's
Yeah.
like when I was scrolling down and she got real dick going in her at one point. I'm like, what the fuck is going on Twitter
There's
right
real
now?
porn on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
It is.
You know,
Girls
you know,
sucking dick.
Yeah, no, Twitter.
And
There's
she's
no
like, check
holds
my
barred.
OnlyFans for the
And-
full video,
and-
and I was
and-
like, no,
and-
I'll check Pornhub
And
for it.
normally I don't give a shit. But sometimes I'm in TJ's living room watching the fights, and
Some titties pop up.
no,
on
I
Twitter?
get a notification and I look, and that's just on the feed, and there's kids around. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna check
it's
Twitter
yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
because
No, you
I don't,
can't. You
know
got to
what
be
I mean?
careful
I'm like,
because it's
yeah,
not
I
even
don't-
about what you're following.
It does-
Sometimes I'll be
a
like, "Why
kid
the
could
fuck
be
is this
sitting next to me
blowjob
on the
happening on my
couch.
feed?"
Yeah,
It's because
man.
somebody that follows you liked it.
Hey, this motherfucker.
You don't even follow
this
them?
motherfucker over here be.
And I'm not against seeing blowjobs on Twitter, but if there's kids around, I don't want that to be on my feed, and I don't.
It
I
should
don't wanna-
it should
yeah,
never be
right.
the first thing that pops
Yeah,
up. It
it's
should always be a
not.
scroll thing.
That should be an algorithm
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
like not even the second scroll, the third
Yeah.
page of scrolling.
yeah, they're
So
like
then you can, yeah,
because
dude.
I want to be
That's
able to
honest
check
God,
my
TJ.
Twitter feed anytime I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
If you're eating dinner, it's like it goes off and
He be turning all
There's some
kinds of bullshit,
fucking-
but I be
some
seeing this
girl
on
throwing
Twitter.
it
Would
right
you
there.
would you smack that?
That's
probably-
not, that's not
okay.
even explicit for Twitter.
yeah, but
Well, no,
just-
there's more
just-
pictures, but
Just
would you
based
smack that
off
back?
the hair on the pussy, yes.
What'd you
Yeah.
say?
Just based on the hair on the
Yo,
Oh,
P,
just based
P,
on the-
P is the guy's like, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Probably.
She too thick.
No, not at all.
So
If she shaved the
No,
little
Pete,
bush off,
so-
Pete
like-
don't mind
I don't care
thickness.
about
He
that.
just
On
wants
one-
that pretty face.
Yeah, exactly.
she got a pretty ass. I don't know. I'm
I
like
would-
a
I
Twitter.
don't know why they
I'm-
don't get you. I get you.
hey,
I'm like a I'm a Twitter
No,
fanboy. I'll be like, yo, should I get
Even with the
I'm-
female spitters,
Get-
like I
get her
understand
on
what
the
you're
show.
saying.
Right?
I said,
I know. You understand what
I'll
you're
almost
talking
pay the
about.
$5 for the OnlyFans to see the rest of that play out.
I'll,
you know
I'll
what I
film
mean?
a scene. I'll film a scene, bro. You know what I mean? I feel
You-
like you guys are
you-
really
right.
afraid of being male talent, but I'm really kind of nice with the camera.
Well, that's where we
You know
need
what I mean?
Crown. The fourth,
Yeah.
the
I'm
fifth,
kinda nice
the
with the
sixth
camera.
member of our
I
four
really want to
horsemen.
create more content than just podcasts.
He's our
and
sixth
rap
lone wolf.
music and videos and shit. It's like adult content can make money, bros.
Man, yeah,
Our
Kane
sixth
really
lone wolf.
wants y'all to join. Are you guys ever gonna do this?
Yo, I would do it if I could wear a mask. I'm not wearing my normal
You
face.
guys
Put like
can.
a wolf mask on or
You
something.
can.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
a mask? Oh, okay.
Like Sub Zero.
I would. I've seen my ass in the
Scorpion
mirror.
or
Nobody
something.
wants to see that shit.
TJ.
Thank you, babe, for
TJ,
loving me because
TJ.
I'm not a pretty naked
No,
man.
TJ, Lala G proved that wrong, bro.
Huh?
Lala G proved that wrong.
What?
There's fetish shit. There's mad girls who would be like, I would love to see him get naked and smash his old lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah,
It
they
is,
would.
dude. It is, dude. Marlon Brando was never in shortage of any pussy. his
They say
entire life,
large
you know what I mean?
Hispanic man destroys tiny white woman.
My ass may look like ground beef, but I can still sit down.
No, remember.
I don't know why I said that out loud because she listens
What
to
did,
this
what,
shit.
did, what, did, what did Glenda say to you when we were filming the movie?
Large Mexican man destroys
Glenda?
tiny white woman.
I don't know.
No, she would just like.
She's like, what the?
It was like you're like it was sliding through the post at the fucking the outside. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
And Glenda was making you feel all right.
yeah. No, she said because I made a comment about if I could fit through the little gap there, and she said something like, I don't know. It was something about like, oh, what do you got? What the fuck do you?
Some freaking lady with
Got dildos on her back.
Like they're suction cups on her back,
It's just on Twitter.
like a.
Yeah, there's
But those aren't even the bad things. Like you're blown away, but not the bad things.
I'm trying to get to
you
the
could
one.
you
where
could
she's-
look at that on Instagram, bro.
I'm looking at the one where she's like actually getting nailed on Twitter. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?
No, I came across a video on Twitter recently where it was I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh, that's a ball sack. And then all of a sudden it started slowly pulling out. And I was like, oh, that's the shaft. And then it pulls out of the vag. And then she starts squirting all over the camera. I was like, why the fuck
wow.
is this even
Like in
here?
slow motion
Hey,
or
so can we talk about that for a minute?
something. What?
What is squirt? Is it piss? Because nobody knows
So
what
they
it is.
say. So
Is
they
it piss?
say, So they say.
Because I've made a couple
Really?
women piss on my shirt.
It doesn't look like piss. One
Is
of
it
the porns
piss?
I've seen.
Well, I was like, wait a minute, and I got it on my shirt, and I'm like, that's fucking piss.
Yeah, there's just
Like it smells like piss?
I didn't smell it, but it's liquidy.
You gotta smell it, bro.
No,
Well,
like-
but it's weird. I have a
there's-
homeboy that's like, I want a bitch to squirt in my face, and I'm like, man, you doing too much.
there's been a few times
You doing too much, bruh.
where there's like a huge puddle on the bed, but it doesn't smell.
Yeah, it doesn't.
smell. You
But
know
is
what
it
I mean?
pee?
It-
I've
maybe it is
googled, but
pee, it
it's a
doesn't
mystery because
smell.
I've googled it. I was like, what is squirt? And they said it might be urine.
And,
Well,
and it
there
is-
might be
and
some
when it's winter
fragments of it,
and there's not
there's
a lot
no
of heat
way,
rolling,
right?
that puddle gets cold and you get on one side or the other of it, and you know what I mean. It's like,
Oh.
fuck, let's let this fucker dry out.
While we're at it.
But it doesn't stink because in the morning it's like
What?
Oh,
Scissors?
well, no, finish. Finish. I was going to bring up something
no,
else. Go ahead.
because if someone pisses in your bed, you know what I mean. You
I
smell
can't
that
believe
shit.
we're filming. I forgot.
Yeah, we are.
God
filming.
damn it. I can't just be
I was
like,
like, what is this signal over here?
I can't be like, I keep forgetting we're filming. Sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah, what the fuck? And they're like, he's pregnant.
That's why I sit here because
Camera's
Kane
right there.
blocks me most of the time.
Camera's right there. Yeah.
What up, Cam? All the folks watching out.
What up, Cam?
Episode 40.
Anyone want to get banged on that cam? Just kidding. Yo, so who are your top something internet model crushes? Like broad.
Tiffany Watson.
No, word.
P, do you know her? You got her number?
P, you had
Come
sex
on,
with her
bro.
once.
Never met her.
Pete, why
Like
did you
anybody,
mention the
though.
That
name
was
to
a
me?
very annoying
Yeah.
2 weeks. I
Why-
was
why
gonna
did you-
say.
yeah.
P, you know her. Crown's punking me on Twitter. Hey,
How do you know her, P?
I don't.
What? How did you know she was from Idaho?
I don't know.
he just guessed.
But I will say, let's see. I don't even know their names, honestly. I couldn't
You know,
tell you.
I got Vita, who was like,
Vita, who-
what is,
Vita.
Because she goes way back.
what is Vita
Yeah,
like 50?
yeah.
She's creeping
yeah,
up on
she's
it.
Older than us,
Because
but I
I've been
So I'm
I've been
gonna
checking
bang her
Vita
by
in
the time she's
magazines since
60.
I was in middle school.
I'm gonna bang her by the time she's 60.
But-
Sade, I'm gonna bang her by the time she's 70, 80.
But-
Yeah, probably 80.
bro, my
But like that Spaz Lopez broad, I'd be like, I was trying to stalk her on Twitter. I'm like, oh, you crazy bitch. I'm not gonna pay the $5. I might.
pay the $1,500 for the appearance to shoot the scene and fucking sell it on your own fucking OnlyFans.
I think she
bro.
just like fucks her husband or boyfriend because she's like no meetups, and I'm like,
He's
how
whack.
much?
Whack, yeah.
I'll give you some money. Kane, you can film that one.
Yeah, I'm with it, bro. I'll do it.
It'll be called Skinny White Dude Slips Into Something. I don't know.
The depth
I'll
of-
make it look dope, bro. We'll have fucking mic'd up sound and all that shit. It'd be tight.
Skinny White Punk Slips Into the Tina.
Like I got
from-
game. Like I told Lala G that too. I was just like, yo, like I'll shoot something cool. Like the stuff.
If it's
I'm
too much
seeing is
muffin
like,
for the
yeah,
stuffing, but I like them thick though, bro.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like I would imagine these women on their OnlyFans and their IG posts. I would imagine that they have so many people hitting their inbox.
Yo,
But a lot of them are in desperate need of a good cameraman.
Yeah.
Really, they are. And I would assume it's hard for them to decipher the difference between somebody who has good intent versus I just want to see you naked or try to fuck you.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of that where I'm just like, I get interested in it because I'm like, I feel like I have good angles and I have a good vision. And I'm like, I could help you out here, but I'm not trying to get in that game. But Kane's the one out here saying, he's like, hey, let me help you out. Because I understand it. I'm like, yes,
Do you
better
motherfuckers
angles
know
will
what kind
get
of
your views up.
Porn I hate.
It will. Girls be trying to hit the most, and I'm like, stop trying to be afraid of what
Well, like-
you fucking look like and just let me
When
shoot
P
the
brought up,
shit,
would
man.
you guys,
you know what I mean?
could you be with somebody that had an OnlyFans? That's in my mind. I'm like, fuck yeah,
Yes,
because
P.
Oh, was that
Yes.
was that private?
No, I
was-
don't know. We can talk about it.
That's
but
about the
because
show.
that's where I thought I was just like, fuck yeah. Not only would I be with, of course, would I be with somebody who had it? I would fucking take the photos and the video because I believe, not because I want everybody to see it, but I be if you're gonna do it, like let me help put it together correctly.
What do you? What,
Yes.
there are great angles to be taken.
what do you think good angles are? Because they're
Well, there's so many.
So,
but there's
so hold on real quick. So
But
when I'm
girls be holding the phone like, fuck
Oh,
this,
you're talking
man,
about those
you know
kinda
what I mean?
angles.
Like, yeah,
Like-
that's
like
they're the
whack.
ones who
It's
just
like
put their shit on a tripod
What-
and they don't even see what they just go
what-
lay on the bed.
So
and
what
start
about
banging themselves.
what about
There's ways to do
yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure on that because I have we know some people.
Yeah.
I would hook her up with some angles and maybe try to get in a couple videos.
Right. But see, that's
I'm
what
just
I'm
talking
saying.
shit.
Is I'm not
Yeah.
even trying to fuck
Well,
them.
hey, look, I'm just
I just
want to
help you with your angles.
I'm just talking.
Make it look
I'm
good.
talking out my ass right now.
got a good
For
angle.
any like
Knowledge.
females that listen to this that expect more of me, I am fucking kidding. I don't.
Our female
Well,
listening
maybe I'm not.
population,
I'm
according
not
to
kidding.
Spotify, is very low.
If you
Okay.
got an OnlyFans
Yeah,
and you
so-
need somebody to fucking increase the quality of your content, holler at me.
So maybe I'm not
I
kidding.
keep it professional. And
I will vouch for that.
Yeah, you
Kane
know what
will
I mean?
keep it
Like,
professional.
I'm legit. You know
He'd
what
be
I
like,
mean?
yeah,
Holler
yeah,
at your
you
boy,
motherfucker.
Kitty MK.
So
No, he does not do that, bro. He doesn't. He's not like
no.
you guys. Or no, sorry, Paul.
not.
He's not like you.
what,
No, I'm not looking for poon, bro.
He's
Like, nah,
very
bro.
respectful. I saw him surrounded by naked women for an entire weekend, and he treated them with nothing but respect.
Yeah.
Have I
And-
disrespected
bro.
women to their face?
No, but
Oh,
No,
okay.
But
like,
I'm saying like
TJ
he does
stayed
it
with
behind
me
the scenes
and
too.
I-
Like
and I-
I'm
yeah.
saying, like it was never
We
like
were in the
it
same
was never
hotel
like
room.
locker room conversations like, oh, I'm gonna hit that or you see that. It was never that.
Nah.
He always respected it. And
I just be
art-
talking
And-
shit, really.
And everybody chilled in our hotel room that whole weekend. And
like they're
WhatsApp,
changing in
you
front
know
of us
what I mean?
because they knew it was safe.
Yeah.
They knew that here's a guy who respected them in a relationship. Here's a married man who's not trying. You have to set that platform.
I just be talking.
Yeah, you gotta be
I really
professional,
just be
bro.
talking shit. But I am saying,
You
porn
wanna hit
angles.
that.
Well, and who? But Michael, this is the one thing. All you need is like one or two films where you were male talent and you were professional.
No, but
and that's
but
enough
but,
to, 'cause
I just wanted to under.
Because
So you
that's-
said women angles.
No,
That's
no,
what I was trying to get at.
but
I'm
this-
getting at.
this is an honest reply when girls are like, "Oh, well, you can shoot," and I'm like, "Do you have male talent?" You know what I mean?
Well, that's
Because
where I'm going.
Well, see,
yeah.
but even
The
if they
male
don't,
talent, because you
gotta-
know what porn shit pisses me off. Like if you know the angles, if you pop up and you go on the dude's face for more than 10 seconds and he's talking and he's wiping his face, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
If
see
you go
that
down
shit
there
either,
and
bro.
and it's just a pair of balls and it's slapping,
I don't want to see that.
I don't
either.
want to see that. I'm more interested in the woman's talent.
But most of those bad angles are because it's one of the two trying to make them happen.
Exactly.
They don't have it because I would imagine that'd be a very uncomfortable.
Well, there's like a
play.
dude
You
and he's like,
you
"Oh,
gotta
yeah."
find somebody safe to take those angles for you.
and he's wiping his forehead. You like that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, get the fuck away from his face. I'm turning this shit off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They,
Dude, ass up
It-
close.
yeah, that
so
should
like
be
I had,
edited out.
I
for
completely understand.
I just
why
saw
they're
his furry
shitty,
butthole.
because it's got to be fucking hard to find somebody safe to trust to bring in as a third party that's gonna fucking just film it.
Yo,
It is.
Yo.
It's got to be
is.
hard.
Yo, I hit up one of the homies one time, and I was like, "Yo, man, I was watching this porn. I was like, man, why black dudes always want to fucking talk like do the porn? Yeah, you like that? I'm deep stroking you. Yeah, and they don't be eating pussy either." And the homie's like, "Well, black men are selfish lovers."
I gotta piss up.
I think I said who that was before, but it's one of the homies, and I was like, "Oh man, yeah, okay." Well, I was like, it's like a new phenomenon. You see a black dude on like camera on Pornhub or whatever eating some pussy. You're like, they be doing that. He's like, well, at one point we were selfish lovers. I was like, dude, we watched some shit back in the day when we were like kids, and the motherfucker like falls down on rollerblades and he's nailing this girl, and he looks at her and says, "You like that?
Bro,
That black dick?"
I've been eating pussy since I was like 16, 17
I haven't because
years
DJ
old,
Quick
bro.
told me not to.
Well, I love DJ Quick, and I know
Did
he
DJ
told me
Quick tell you not to eat the pussy, but you ate it anyway?
Dude, I didn't have a condom, and I was still trying to fuck with this girl beyond kissing around. I was trying to get naked, and you know what I mean. So, so I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Did you squat inside
It's
her?
awesome.
No, it was
So she ain't got the
it was
kid.
like my sophomore year of high school, bros. There was like 3 or 4 babies in my
Yeah.
class. Yeah. And my graduating class was 23 people, so you could do that math.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was some real shit, and I was scared.
Yeah.
And I feel like that girl was ready to bang, but I was not going to bang with no rubber at that age. Like I was really paranoid and scared, and I didn't want to be that fucking 4th or 5th fucking kid out of my class and shit. You know what I mean? And honestly, that girl went on to do great things, and I feel like I went on to do great things. And if we chose to do that at that age, at that point in time, we might not have been so great.
Well,
You know what I mean?
we are selfish lovers.
Yes.
Or
I don't know why that fucking stuck to me. Just the way you said it. I'm like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Did somebody say that on the show?
Nah.
No, okay.
I was talking to him. I was like, man, what the fuck, man? Motherfuckers be looking at the camera. Yeah. What's up, bitch? You like that? And I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers they be talking. They don't be eating no pussy or nothing. They just be going straight to fucking pound down. He's like, well, we are selfish lovers.
oh my god,
It's a new phenomenon. Now off the fucking sex shit. What do we got?
That was a nice little segment.
Yeah.
Man, can I gotta get some shit off my chest.
Let it go,
'Cause
man.
this
Let
shit-
it go. Let it go. Let it go.
should I get a beer for this?
Yeah. Because I seriously, from last night to this morning, I was like, it's been a while.
I saw naked people and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was like, it's been a while since I've been tested like this, and the
Oh, yeah.
universe was testing the shit out of me.
Oh, dude, I was ready to come in and fuck shit
Yeah,
up.
I was
You know
like,
what I mean?
so last night, first of all, I go to work, and I didn't want to go to work. I was ready to not go in, and then I had somebody have an emergency, so I had to stick around. And then as soon as I had to stick around, it was like just a really hectic, ridiculous work night. A lot of people that think their job sucks, like you don't understand some things that other people have to go through. And I know that because there's people that have to go through worse than we do. But I had to spend hours standing in the rain watching a half-naked man do an interpretive dance while the police walked him around the block because they didn't want to wrestle with him. And just stand there in the rain and watch this shit go down because nobody could figure out what the fuck to do for this guy.
Damn.
I saw the same
Well,
scenario
okay,
today.
okay, so
But-
TJ,
Yeah.
I'm glad they did that and didn't fucking beat the shit out of him.
Oh no, yeah, no. It was so when they walked around the block, I was like, I even asked the guy I was working with, I was like, you think they walked out of our sight so they could beat his ass, or you think they did that so they could say we got him off property? Like whatever. And it was like, and they came back. It was because, we got him. And they even said to us, like, we're not trying to wrestle with that guy right now. I was like, I don't blame you. I wasn't either. But you know, so first half of work sucked. And I was just like, God, this is stupid. And I was thinking, okay, I'm not even going to be available to podcast on Friday. Now I'm fucking pissed.
Wait,
And-
so they didn't beat the shit out of him?
No, they didn't.
No.
They didn't
Okay,
touch
cool.
him. No.
Okay, cool.
And then I wake up to a fucking voicemail. So I was rear-ended a couple weeks back, and
In your rig?
yeah, and in my wife's car.
Okay.
And luckily the kid had insurance, Thank God. Well, we get a fucking rental car, and I have this rental car, and I take very good care of my property, and I take even better care of other people's property.
Yeah.
So I have this rental car, and the last couple of days I just left in the driveway, had one of my staff pick me up for work, so I didn't even have to take it away from the driveway. Well, I dropped the fucking rental car off yesterday, picked up our car, happy as fuck. Well, today I wake up to a voicemail from the rent-a-car place saying, we noticed significant damage on the back passenger tire end of this vehicle. So if we can get your insurance so we can start the claim to make sure it gets paid for. And I'm livid.
On the rental?
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so I'm trying to call. It's busy. Every employee's busy.
Dude.
So I'm fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed. And I finally get a hold of somebody around 3 o'clock or something. And they're trying to explain it to me. And I'm like, when did you pick up the car? And they're like, this morning. I was like, okay, well, I dropped it off yesterday where you told me to at the body shop here. So if it had to sit there for 12 hours unattended, anything could have fucking happened to it. I would have noticed if some significant damage occurred to this vehicle.
Yeah.
And finally a guy calls me and he's talking. He's like, so my supervisor is the one who reported this. I'm the only one here. I'm like, do you have the vehicle now? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, can I come see it? He goes, yeah, absolutely. He was like, okay, I'm on my way. And so I take my girls. I'm like, let's go. And they're all excited because we got to go leave the house. I'm like, it's not a happy trip.
Yeah, we got to leave the house.
Yeah.
And so we get down there and I see it, and it clearly looks like somebody probably fucking opened their door and hit the car. It wasn't significant. It was a fucking half-inch dent with paint on it. And I was like, God damn, of course I didn't notice that shit. But it probably happened on one of the days I did take it to work and park it. But I was fucking pissed because I'm like, I got rear-ended, and that's what caused me to have to get a rental and something else that was out of my control. Now I got to pay for this fucking shit.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. So this shit happened, and then I fucking vented to you guys, but I'm going to add it in. I fucking made a joke on Facebook this morning before I went to sleep, bros. And this shit really fucking pisses me off because I make this post. So at our work, every once in a while, they order company clothing like T-shirts or this time jackets.
My shirt,
and
my jacket's too small, too.
Fuck you, Mike. Every fucking time they don't have my size, right? I'm a big guy, so it's not the common size.
How many X's?
So my shirt I'm wearing now is a 7.
Okay.
But the jacket I wanted was a 4.
But
So-
on the movie for Ryan Craig, it was
That was
like,
a 2. Yeah.
It didn't look that
So-
bad. You could do
so-
3 or 4, bro.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's
you
what
are
I'm saying.
2X shirt?
Yeah, I wore in the movie I did. So I'm wearing 3
you guys
shirts
will
right
love
now.
that shit.
But
Security is.
But they ask you, what size do you want? Every time they ask, what size do you want? And I say 5 if possible, because I know 6 is usually unrealistic in these orders. I'm like, 5 if possible, but I could settle for a 4. I probably won't be able to wear it. My wife will use it as a fucking blanket. But thank you for laughing, because it's a joke. God,
Yeah, man. It was
but
like,
this, so I make this post because we just went through this shit, and I put in my thing and I said 4X. And then when I go to pick up the jackets, they go, oh, we only have up to 3. How many 4s do you need? I was like, 2, because I have another staff who's a pretty big dude too. And they're like, okay, yeah, we're special ordering those. And I was like, of course you fucking are, because I've been here for almost 10 years, but you wouldn't fucking consider me in the original order. Whatever. Fuck off. Like, so I'm laughing at it because I'm making humor of it. So I put this shit on Facebook and I say, every time I start to feel better about myself, my work orders company clothes and reminds me they have to special order my size. And I think to myself, should I put a laughing emoji? I was like, nah, people will get it. And I go to sleep peacefully thinking I'm gonna wake up to all this fucking love and laughs. And I wake up, bro. I wake up to nothing. No, nothing. I'm blown away. I open this shit and I'm like, how the fuck do I have nothing on this post? Nothing. I don't ever have nothing on a post. And then I'm like, no, people thought I was fucking like sad or something. And then I go to open my messages and I have a fucking message from my high school girlfriend, my ex high school girlfriend, telling me about her weight loss program and how she saw my post and how if I'm really upset with myself, she could help me out and connect. And I'm like, fuck everybody. Everybody. I'm like, if y'all don't fucking know that I'm joking, fuck everybody.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, my morning started off shitty, and I was like, and I know I'm gonna have to fucking get called into work, so I'm really fucking happy to be sitting here with you fellas. Thank you for my 10-minute rant.
Yo,
Ooh, I feel better.
them motherfuckers never
Glad you
order the
feel
right
better,
size
bro.
fucking clothing either. Period.
Oh, you're
Them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say the motherfucking name. I get on there like, yo, so we got you a large shirt, and I was like, you know, I'm like 5'11", maybe 6 foot. So you're like, oh yeah, he's a skinny motherfucker, and I'm like, so the motherfucker's a muscle shirt. I can flex this, and the motherfucker just starts, and it goes up to here. I was like, I could roll my cigarettes in this bitch, and I look like the Fonz, bitch. So I was like, let me show you something. So I lift my arms up. I say, you see that?
Did your belly show?
I said, that's my motherfucking belly button.
Afro.
Oh yeah. And I'm like, yo,
Pube
man,
Pro?
I told you motherfuckers,
Bro, what do they call it?
I need 2X shirts, and you motherfuckers buy me regular large.
My chest pubes down to my ball fro.
I go
That's
for 1X lately.
You motherfuckers buy. I could do 1X, I could do 2X, but you don't buy me a motherfucking large.
In 20.
Oh, they got you a large?
Yeah.
So when C-Ray was on and we were talking about fasting and shit like that, in 2016 when I had that farm, I was really skinny. I was DJing at a strip club. And my bartender, Rachel, shout out to Rachel. She was awesome. I fucking love her. Best musical influence
Shout out to
ever.
Rachel. Is that your name?
Yeah,
Rachel.
yeah.
Rachel.
She
She
would
sounds
always.
hot.
She is, dude. I'm telling you
I'm
guys,
just
she
kidding.
is. Yeah, she
But
is.
hey, you got it.
She is. You guys would dig her.
You
Totally.
guys met an ugly Rachel?
No, I don't think I
But-
have.
I don't think I have either.
But she
Rachel
constantly
Dolezal.
for the first 3 months I worked there, she'd be like, "Yeah, you're kind of cute.
No drum roll. Okay.
If you had some pants that fucking fit,
Sorry.
you know what I mean." And it would just like,
I thought you were looking at P
and,
for
and she kept saying that. If you had some pants that fit, and I was super skinny, and my pants were super big because I lost a bunch of weight, and I was just in full farm mode. And so when I got some pants that fit,
What were you?
She-
6'5", 180?
I'm 6'2". But dude, during that
Fucking
period,
with you.
in,
He's
in,
like, yeah,
in
whatever.
2016, I was 160 pounds and I was 6'2". So I felt like fucking Nate Diaz and shit, bro. Like it would just
Oh,
like,
Nate Diaz looks like a bodybuilder compared to 6'2", 160.
well, he's like fucking 6'2", 155
Snoop,
when he fought at
Snoop Dogg's
155.
like 6'7", 190.
He is
Dude,
not
that's-
6'7".
Dude,
How
it
tall is
just-
Snoop? Because he's a...
When I went to the doctor
I
that
think
year
Game's
to
6'4".
get my
Yeah,
medical
Game's 6'4".
card,
You're 6'4", right?
I was
Yeah.
160. And
What
and
is
I'm
Snoop?
6'2".
I'll bet Snoop's 6'3".
6'4", 180.
I'll bet 6'3".
And bro, it felt terrible. Like that's when I'm at. I feel like I'm at least 200 now, maybe 205, 210, maybe a little bit less than 2. But I feel healthy, bro. Like at 160, it was like fuck. I know. C-Ray's like no. It's cool to figure out where you feel. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I love what C-Ray
closer
talked
to-
about was, this is me speaking for me. I like when he was
Yeah.
pointing out, because it's like everybody has an individual plan and process.
Yeah, dude. Like
Hey, you guys seen the Ray Dot
be-
fitness page though?
between-
you make you feel ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
You look at him, you're like, I wish I looked like that with my shirt off.
but between 185 and 200, I feel legit.
This
You know
fool
what I mean?
Snoop
It's
Dogg
like,
is
man,
6'4",
I'm cool.
190.
He is
I mean?
6'4"? Yeah. 190.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, I weigh as much as Snoop Dogg.
Well, dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're
Give
closer,
or take 2 pounds.
well,
Fuck.
closer to 200 feels better for me too. It doesn't matter if I got to go.
Yo,
It's
but
like,
6'4",
nah, man, I'm
192. Yo, we was talking about Manute Bol the other day. Hey, Manute Bol, his what are the biceps? His biceps look like his fucking wrists, and he was the tallest NBA player ever. He was 7'7". He passed away apparently, and I missed out, and I felt fucking terrible because I seen his. I said, "Who's Bull?"
years ago.
I said, "Who the fuck is Bol on the Denver Nuggets?" And I'm like, "That's got to be Manute Bol's boy." So I like looked him up, and
Oh,
he's
so
like,
you guys talking about that. I
and-
didn't know
and
who
they
you were
said-
talking about.
Hey,
and then they said the late great Manute Bol, and I was like, Manute Bol's dead. And they're like, was
Yeah.
he even that good? Because he was like 7'7", 200 pounds. 7'7", 200 pounds.
They said that he could have been a lot older than he was reported as.
It was a couple year difference, but they're like 7'7".
because there is no birth records in his country.
How much does Yao Ming weigh?
Oh, Yao Ming's a tank.
He's probably like 260, 275.
Yao Ming's
Yeah,
a
he weighs
tank.
as well. He's probably
So-
he might even be over.
So 277.
Yeah.
And your wrists just lead into your biceps and the rest of that shit. And I'm like, what? I was showing my son, so he played on the Hawks with Muggsy Bogues, the shortest NBA player of all time.
So weird.
So they're
seeing
standing
that
next to each other,
thing.
and he's standing next to him. And
He was
has-
shorter than Spud Webb.
Yeah.
Muggsy, but Muggsy won a dunk competition, didn't he?
No, Spud.
Oh, that was
Spud
Spud.
did,
Yeah, Muggsy couldn't dunk, right?
Right.
He's
Probably
just
not.
Bugsy
So
was a
fast.
baller.
Yeah. I
So
fucking love
Muggsy's standing
Muggsy
next to
Bogues.
him, and they got 3 basketballs. He got his hand on it, and I'm like, I leave putting in perspective, and I show my son. He's like, yeah, well, what's the big deal? And I'm like, oh, this dude's 7'7". He's the tallest NBA player ever, and this is Muggsy. He's the shortest. And he's like, and I showed him another picture, and I was just like, legs, arms, and I'm like, God damn, man, Manute Bol was a skinny dude, but apparently
Can you
his
pull
son,
up a photo?
his
I
son's
need to see what this guy
about
looks
to.
like. Okay.
His son Bol. I was like, it's got to be his son because they're just tall, lanky as fuck.
Hey, dude, if you can screenshot this, maybe we could put this on the green screen for this portion of it.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
What can you write down on a piece of paper? What?
Check my man out, TJ.
I don't have. I've never seen this guy.
Manute Bol played from like the 80s to the late 90s.
How do I not know about this guy?
Dude, serious? Like I had basketball cards of him,
Yo,
man. He
Shaq
played,
dissed him.
He played for the
Shaq
Bullets.
dissed him on a rap
He
song.
played for the Bullets too.
He looks like a taller guy that do.
The Washington
Shaq-
Bullets.
what-
on this.
you don't
I can't
remember-
get jiggy with this motherfucker.
You don't remember the Shaq Diesel? Shaq Diesel had this song, and it was called "I Gigged on Him," and he was like, "Akeem Olajuwon, I gigged on him. Manute Bol, I gigged on him.
Yeah, I don't know the guy.
Allen Iverson, I gigged
That
on
was a
him."
Bullets jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Hawk,
So
and,
he's been back in the day.
I feel like there was a couple games where
Was he good?
yeah, he was like he was
rebounds.
He was
Rebounds
the
and
he was
block
the
shots.
he was
He
the
didn't score a
block.
lot.
He didn't score a lot at all,
Yeah.
but he was the block leader like 3 years in a row.
But dude, I
But
feel
he didn't
like,
have to jump to block.
He looks
How
like.
do I
I feel like
Stretch-
Akeem
Stretch
Olajuwon
Armstrong
gave it to
with
Shaq
his
a bunch
legs.
of times when Shaq was a
I
young
have
buck.
never seen that
Know what
guy
I mean?
before.
Really?
He passed away, and I was like, well, why did they get no more pub than that? Because Manute Bol's like here's Manute Bol and Muggsy.
That's dope. I like
Yeah, dog,
that.
he was all legs.
That's a good photo.
Yeah, we got to put that on the green
That's a
screen.
All
good
legs.
photo.
I'll screenshot it. We'll put it on
That's
the
a
green
good
screen.
photo.
Yeah.
Look at
That's
how
a good
much
one.
taller than Charles he is.
Can we use it as a
Holy
public use?
shit. Damn. Yeah, because it's public platform.
Yeah, well, I'll
As long
I'll
as
send
we
it to you
show
right
it,
now.
if we show it for less than 7 seconds, I think
Yeah.
we can on
Dude,
YouTube.
his waist is at Charles Barkley's fucking chest.
Yeah, and Charles Barkley's what, 6'6"?
6'5",
I thought Charles Barkley's like 6'9".
Yeah, I thought he was like.
Yes, he
Well,
is.
look that up.
Charles
Yes, he is.
Barkley's
Well, look it up.
6'5".
I think
round
he's
mound
six-
of rebound.
I
man.
think
it up. Look it
Jordan
up.
is 6'6".
I
Barkley is
guarantee you
6'5".
Barkley's 6'9".
I thought
6'5".
Barkley was like 6'6".
He's 6'5".
No,
Right?
I
Charles
guarantee
Barkley,
you.
right?
6'9".
Wikipedia says 6'6".
I
What?
thought I said 6'6".
Jordan
Boom.
was 6'6". Barkley was 6'5".
There's no way in hell.
Hey, Jordan even wasn't
Didn't
that,
Barkley play power forward?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jordan wasn't that
Yeah,
big.
and
No
only
fucking way.
Apparently
Jordan wasn't that big, man. It was like was
hung
it
buckets
was
from
it
his
was
fucking
it
feet.
Isaiah Thomas that used to just make
He
a
would hang
fool of
sand
him?
buckets from his feet to fucking stretch his height when he was in high school.
Who,
He
Jordan?
talked about that in his book. Yeah.
Jordan, he was so motivated. He was just, I'm tired of getting bullied around by the Pistons because it was Paul's the biggest fucking Jordan hater ever, so he might know this.
Damn, really, Paul?
Question.
So,
I'm the biggest
I don't like Jordan really.
So
but I love
the
Clyde
Detroit
Drexler.
Pistons, they put the Bulls out 3 years in a row, I think, and Jordan was tired of getting bullied around, so he hit the weight room and started putting on weight. He might have hit steroids, who knows back then, but he put on the weight to be a force to bully people around because the NBA back then, that was a big boy league.
Yeah. It
You
was like 91 or 92 when I lived in Portland, and it was Portland against the Pistons in the finals.
And Rodman was on the
Yeah.
Pistons at the
He
time,
was,
and they finally
bro.
got Rodman.
And then when he switched, yeah.
And if you say Rodman isn't one of the best defensive players
No, he
ever,
was.
you're a liar.
it's not
he
just
absolutely is.
it's not just defense, it's rebounds,
Yeah,
bro.
because they're like, "Oh, Rodman was a fruitcake." I was like, "Yeah, I bet Rodman beat your
he'll
fucking
fuck
ass
you up, and he'll rebound all over your
and
ass,
kick
man.
the cameraman."
If somebody misses the shot, he's grabbing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
who do you
like-
think that one of the
yeah.
best defenders of all time is? Rodman. Who else? Like
Gary
And when he
Payton.
was with Detroit, that was before
Peyton
he really
was
went
just
fucking
mouthy
ape
as
shit
shit.
crazy.
I love
He
Peyton.
played defense like a motherfucker.
GP couldn't guard Jordan though.
Wait. Okay. So
Hey,
okay.
Ron
He
Artest.
lost.
So I got a non-sports related question. Do you think that Madonna was the deciding factor in making him go crazy and wild and do all that weird shit?
Oh, he was wilding before.
Dennis Rodman.
Rodman was wilding before.
I think she was his gateway.
So
Yeah.
I was trying to draw the comparison to Erykah Badu because once Erykah Badu fucked Andre 3000 and had a baby with him and fucked Common Sense and had those guys.
I know, because once you're with Madonna,
those
you're on a
guys-
different level of
yeah.
crowd.
It's because Erykah Badu probably
Yeah.
had some fire.
You're-
Voodoo,
you're
that's
with a
what
whole
I'm saying.
different level of
Voodoo in
people.
her pussy.
She had some
and
fire.
I'm not saying Madonna had that, but do you guys think
y'all
that
know
Madonna had that?
y'all know Pac fucked Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's
Look, yo,
that's what I'm saying.
here's the requirement.
Purpose of the question. Purpose of the question.
I don't want to be weird about it, but apparently, no, was that Carmen Electra or was that Madonna? It was Madonna or Carmen Electra, whose
Madonna.
specifications was you have to be at least bisexual to have sex.
That
with me.
was Carmen.
Was it Carmen?
Madonna, he fucked both.
Well, Be Real fuck Carmen. Carmen Electra said some weird shit. She said she used to sleep with Be Real's nuts in her mouth.
Wow.
I wouldn't mind,
Yeah.
Interesting.
but Carmen Electra said. So,
That makes me wonder, do they sleep opposite?
I
Or
don't
did
know.
she sleep that
Yeah.
low?
But
on him?
how different would that be with some? I just want to sleep with your nuts in my mouth. I'd be like, okay, well, we got to do some adjusting.
I
but
can't even
that's
go
fine.
to sleep with a fucking nicotine pouch in my mouth.
Like I would try it once. Like I just want to fall asleep with your balls in my mouth. I'd be like,
You would try that one?
sure.
Is that what you just said?
I wouldn't try a set of balls in my mouth. I would try a set of balls in her mouth.
Yeah,
if she
for
said,
sure.
"Hey, Michael, I would
Where's
just,
the
I
dick
just,
just rests on her forehead?
I just really like to get some sleep tonight. I haven't got quality sleep for a week, and I just really need a set of balls in my mouth. I'd be like,
this
oh
chick on
sure, if I
Twitter.
can, come on.
Yeah, that's
Should I
It's like,
should I
this chick
rinse
on
them
Twitter
off
was
first?
Like, I just need a big dick slapped across my forehead right now, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yo, dog, there's
Do
some.
you ever see that and think like, hey, they're calling for me?
Yo,
Yeah.
hey, PB responding and retweeting some shit, and I'm like, man, some of these girls he's talking to is freaks, so I end up following them.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I'm a follower. She's on Twitter.
Man,
This
since
is
we
what-
started this show, I've had so many females want to see your cock so bad.
Oh god.
yeah, like,
Yo, yo.
Paul, OnlyFans, Paul. I'm
there's this
like,
there's this one chick
you
on
always,
Twitter.
You always be like looking at me scared and shit, but I'm like, Paul, you could get loose,
Yo,
bro.
man, for real. There's a chick on Twitter. I was like, I gotta follow her just because she said what she said. She said,
Bro.
my shit's fresh and shaved, and this pussy ain't
once
gonna eat
we
itself.
once we hit like 1,000 episodes, you're gonna have to start an OnlyFans for
Dude,
like
yeah.
Motherfucker.
Well,
for like
okay.
100 a month. So
Pete.
just
Yeah.
post that one photo of it.
It
and
could-
just be
no,
like,
She said
no,
this
no,
pussy
no,
ain't
no,
gonna eat
just the
itself.
one photo. I guarantee
so
you're gonna
this
get
is-
all
this
these
is-
subscribers for that one
no,
photo.
this is my proposition.
But you have to
kind
do
of-
it right, because once they
You could
see
do it
it,
for
then all of a sudden
$5.
everything after is less impressive.
Right.
Bro.
Because
you-
what
you
did
could-
what did Jason Derulo do? He did the whole thing with his outline all the time,
bro?
and all the
You
women
gotta
went
chub
crazy.
it up, though.
So you
One-
got to build them up. Yeah.
One dick pic for $5 a month,
No, fuck
and
that.
you could get
100.
to 1,000.
No, fuck
You
that.
could get to that's $5K
no,
a month. That's
that ain't worth it.
$60K a year.
No, that ain't
No,
worth it.
one dick pic, 1,000
Yeah,
subscribers.
no, I said
we go live.
I said he does
$100
$100
Serious, bro.
for the month.
That's
$100 a month.
fucking $60 a year, bro.
No, they
Off of
won't.
one
They won't
dick-
stick around for it. No,
But you gotta like jerk the
Ain't no
cock and
women
balls
stick around
occasionally. You
for
can't just pull out your
a
dick.
year's
You
worth
gotta
of dick
ple-
pics.
The end of the year,
They're gonna subscribe for the initial thing, and then they're not gonna subscribe again for a while.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah,
pull
you
out your,
just get
but
one
if you
month.
Yeah.
if you move on to different things, like if you pull out your cock and balls one time, and then the next day you're fucking yanking the fucker, you're cranking the fucker.
cock and
Just grab your cock and, hey Paul, just grab your cock and balls for a while. Don't get in the pool. You just ate sandwiches. Yo, remember that skit? You remember that
Adam
skit?
Sandler? Or
Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
He says no. You get an upset
Was that,
stomach.
was,
just,
that,
yeah.
was that the Hanukkah movie? The
Well,
Eight
it
Crazy
was,
Nights?
It was.
I don't
It was the
think so. I
same
think-
voice, but it was from his comedy
Well,
movie with. Here, Hanukkah. He says, "Oh, you're gonna get an upset stomach. Why don't you just hang out by the side of the pool and play with your cock and balls for a while?" Hey P, just send him a picture, and then next week you just play with your cock and balls. Just stroke that hog a little bit.
play with your cock
Just-
and balls.
Just pull on that hog for mama. Come on, what the fuck, mom? You're being weird. No, it's not weird. Just pull out that fucking salami stick.
She's all playing with her nipples down here. I imagine that being an older lady.
Just pull out your salami stick for a while and just flick the tip a little.
Hey, let's take a moment and shout out our homeboy Soap real quick. I feel like he dropped it off. It's Beauchamp and Chase.
Yeah, Beauchamp and Chase.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jen.
Yes, and
Oh, this just smell bomb too.
these two bars were meant for C-Ray, but it's gonna be just too much trouble to ship and
No, we're gonna use
package.
it. I'm gonna clean my ass with one of those.
Yeah,
Should we ship him one?
If you guys
Yeah.
don't want the other one,
Yo, we finna ship.
guess-
We
I
finna
guess
ship
ship.
So
C-Ray
calling
one.
all
no,
rappers,
'cause I feel like
calling all rappers.
we could put a better
Calling
package
all
together for
rappers.
C-Ray.
Spit a bar to get a bar.
you
yeah,
motherfuckers.
spit a bar to get a bar.
Don't even
And-
talk about it. Ask about it.
And trust me, you want to wash your balls with this. You have all the chicks over there talking about why do your balls smell so good, and you'd
Why
be
your
like,
talking
Yeah.
balls.
And I
Beauchamp and Chase,
and
baby.
bros, yeah, I got that Guillaume Gua, and that shit is fucking legit.
I got the
I'm-
Cuban.
I'm gonna take my lady out to dinner on Friday or Saturday, and I'm gonna wash up with that, and we'll
Hey,
see what happens. fellas.
Hell yeah.
Did I explain the skin how it's been for the skin? Did we talk about that
Yeah, we did.
on here?
Oh, I don't know.
think-
Was
Yeah,
that on
yeah,
there?
we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, the shit'll do your skin right. I don't know what I said earlier, but man, I got some like back skin problems, and this shit's starting to clear up. And it got good essential oils, and coconut oil was always good for you. Even like swishing in your mouth for pulling
Oil
bad
pulling,
stuff.
they call
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Pulling bad stuff out of your teeth. Coconut oil is always a good choice. Palm oil is always a good choice. Olive oil is always a good choice.
Hey,
And-
the world we're moving towards is much more natural,
And,
you know?
dude,
Have you guys
yeah.
heard of this sea moss?
No, what's that?
I don't know, but it's gonna be huge probably here soon.
Like,
No,
what's it in reference to?
When you
Nice.
talk about bacteria
something that you
on
take.
skin and everything.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
talk about it. Yeah.
like a plant or
when
Yeah, it's like
when I
sea
started.
moss.
Oh, let it
Like
pee.
seaweed, like sea moss. I don't know. It grows in the
Okay.
sea and shit. Yeah, and they like harvest it, and there's like good stuff in it. I don't
hell
know.
yeah.
Yeah, and you just eat like
It's-
put it in your shake
it's-
every morning or
it's-
whatever.
or
Fuck yeah.
kelp meal, kelp meal for
Probably all that good
yeah,
shit.
it's kelp meal for soil. Like that's what I was trying
It's
to say.
crazy when you find out that the earth gives us what we need.
Yeah,
Everything,
when I started
You guys
growing
ever-
organically, it was like make your own
I
soil.
need to stop going
And-
to fast food joints.
and make
Same,
sure
bro.
make sure that there's enough bacteria from each different species to make life. And when guys pour nutrients like salts and everything on their fucking it kills
in the words
all of
of
that.
in the words
And-
of
and
Kane, too
so-
much newts.
dude. Yeah, and so
Newts.
and so guys who got game know that they have to feed microbes and teas and all this. And I don't feed any newts. I just feed microbes and
Newts.
teas because that's what's, you know what I mean. And when you're talking about processed, it's the exact same thing. If you drink nothing but soda, and you don't feed any, and I don't fucking drink the kombucha shit or anything. But
I do sometimes.
I don't. I try to.
Yeah, probiotic teas and all that.
I try to
Yeah,
at
too
least
much newts, bro.
every once or 2 weeks. I try to eat something that's healthy. Like it's like if I'm gonna go to fucking Panda, I'm gonna get the shit that has a bunch of celery and all that other shit and peppers and stuff, and I'm gonna eat it because it's good for my gut because it's gonna generate bacteria in my gut
Right.
that are good for me. And
Absolutely.
dude, drinking soda and just fast food and just processed food that's just fried.
That kills you, man. It causes cancer, bro. It's bad for you.
Yeah, it's bacteria is a part of our fucking life, dude, and to feed the healthy, and that's
What is-
but we talked about this in the summertime. Indian food. I would really like to go and have an Indian restaurant food experience with you guys at lunch, where each
Share
of
the
us
bowl.
order at least one dish. I will order two if you guys all order two. If we have 8 dishes of shit that's different in front of us and everybody can fucking take a scoop and put it on their plate and fucking take a bite and see what it tastes
Oh,
like.
so that's different. I went
And-
to a
and
spot
then-
where it was one giant bowl and everybody had to eat out of the same.
Some
bowl.
but,
curry.
But then everybody gets to experience the after effects because I'm telling you guys, if we go and have that lunch, you are gonna have a really healthy shit the fucking next day afterwards, dude.
No, see, like
what I
when
mean?
you came over and you made the buffalo chili.
Yeah, it was moose. It
Moose,
was moose
the
from
moose
you.
chili,
I got the
yes.
moose from you.
Well, and I got that from Georgia. Shout out to Georgia.
Shout out to Georgia.
That lasted me 3 or 4 days.
Dope.
And I felt great during that time.
Right.
I felt great. That's what I was eating. But then that's the problem with me. Like I got to get my discipline down because then I
Same.
run out of it.
Same.
And I'm like, oh shit, what's convenient? What's open?
Dude.
And it's like, if I would just take the extra 20, 30 minutes to plan for the night better, I would have healthier, better options.
Well,
and I know I appreciate the after effects better.
Yeah.
Even in the moment. It's just.
But dude, did you poop healthy?
Yeah, like everything felt great.
Yeah, okay,
everything.
cool.
I felt like I slept better. I felt like I woke up better. I felt like I wasn't drained.
Yeah.
Everything felt better.
And TJ, my thing is I don't have a freezer like that, dude. So if
yeah.
you wanna,
Well, and
like,
that's why
I'll go
that's
and
why
drop something
because I got
we
lucky
can
when she put that shit on Facebook and said, "Hey, we have all this moose to get rid of. Like, we don't want it to go to waste." And I was like, "Oh, I got." Even if I'm not going to use it, I know people who will.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was like, I got a lot of space, and she dropped off quite a bit.
Well, I'm glad you let me do that, dude. And when I drop or kill something, if I could stash some meat in your freezer and
Oh yeah,
like,
of
dude,
course.
because there's more cool things we could make.
You
than,
stash some meat in my freezer. All beef jerky, motherfucker.
But
Hope you
there's-
got a big freezer.
But TJ,
So I'm
all
putting
beef
my
jerky,
moose in it.
motherfucker.
But TJ, there's other things we could make besides
Elk jerky.
chili.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
That I think you would dig and treat your plumbing and everything
Yeah.
the same way. And I told my son this like a couple weeks ago when I talked to him. I said we got to go and kill some, and it's not just that we got to cook it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like we don't just kill.
Yeah.
It's
It's
to
for a
eat
reason.
and feed us.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
For a reason.
And it does,
Elk
bro.
jerky,
It-
motherfucker.
I know that C Ray was talking about being vegan and all that, and I don't think he had the elk meat or moose meat experience yet. I think if he was down,
and like,
to,
but
to
like
try
you said,
it, I
that
think he
that's
would- yeah.
his path.
C-Ray
Yeah.
is vegan to the point
his
where he
path.
doesn't eat flesh, but he partakes in poultry eggs.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't want to speak for him, but I think he eats
Fish. What about fish? Yeah,
He eats
man.
fish.
It's like, bro, you've got
I
smoked
don't
fish.
think that's vegan then.
No, it's what do they call it?
Pescatarian.
Certain type of
Pescatarian. Yeah,
vegetarian.
yeah.
Well, and he never said he was vegan. He
No.
just spoke about his.
He just says he hasn't ate flesh, so he hasn't ate beef or pork or chicken.
And it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings.
All right.
Because
Well,
they don't have any feelings.
where we at, fellas?
I don't know.
I think for like an hour at least, right?
Yeah,
Definitely over an hour.
Yeah, we're over an hour.
Fucking how was y'all's week, man? Like, just give me a touch on it, cause like you guys gave me a long time to vent, and I
shit,
needed it,
man.
and I appreciate it. How was y'all's week?
You saw a naked motherfucker. I saw a naked motherfucker. They must have been partaking of the same substance to be.
No, like I told you, I said I think because the guy you saw was with the guy, so I think he saw that and said, "I
They're
gotta
both.
try what he's
they're,
got."
they're both praying to the heavens. I walked up. I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And he looked at me and he goes, and I was like, "Oh, that good, huh?" And he goes, and I'm like, "Man, you looking kind of skinny right now." He starts putting his shirt back on. I'm like, "Oh, he's putting his clothes back on. That's a start."
And the guy you're talking about actually got the leather jacket from the guy I was talking
Yeah,
about.
that's like,
Because he left it and he's like, "That's not my jacket." It's like, "Hey,
Deep situation.
you want it? It's a free jacket." He goes, "Yeah."
I said, I said, I'm not even social working anymore, but I'm still trying to like, hey, man, we'll pick your brain, man. There's like another dude. I'm like, hey, don't put your housing at risk. He's like, who said that? And I'm like, motherfucker, they're in and out of your place all the time. No, they're not. And I'm not taking that anymore. I was like, a motherfucker just left your place.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't like just turn this around on me because I just watched it happen.
Yeah.
Well, it's not me all the time. And I'm like, well, it's you 50% of the
I
time.
have no
every
idea
time.
what's going on right now.
We just deal with a lot of
Random
interesting
conversation.
people, P.
Yeah.
How was your week, P?
My week was just, another normal week of
You sent your big juicy hog to
Slang
anybody
weed.
lately?
Sling weed.
slanging.
You didn't send your big juicy hog to nobody?
You play with your cocky boss?
Yeah,
hey,
big-
P,
and-
you
and
gotta
Big
let
P.
that beast loose once in a while.
So-
It needs
so
some
like-
walking around money.
I've sold you this idea in private, but I'd like to sell it to you in public on the podcast. It's like,
Uh-oh.
dude, if that's your name, Torpedo Jones, and you really like, you should shoot some adult content, bro.
Oh man. No.
Like, I'm
Hey,
telling you, bro.
what do they call Al Pacino on Donnie Brasco? Horse, aka Two Guns,
Maybe like,
ATA,
Brian Pumper.
aka Horse
Brian
Cock.
Pumper. Instead of Brian Pumper, it's Torpedo Jones.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Torpedo Jones is a hard ass.
It is, bro. Like I'm just
You better
like,
step your fucking game up, motherfucker.
it just is, Big P.
You're our meal ticket.
I have to.
Kane's gonna film it, and we're gonna.
copyright
Me and
the name
TJ are
sell
gonna
it
bring
to
the
some
mics.
Fucking porn star.
We're gonna hold them up there. You're gonna hear the slapping.
It's pretty much fucking granted, bro. Just
Fine,
squeeze.
walk away.
You know what I mean? Like,
He said, "Fine, walk away."
Fine, walk away. Be like, we'll be chasing you with the mics. Kane will be recording. How's
Just
it feel?
give me a minute. Let me live my life.
Said it feels good. I just kind of need to hear the slapping right now. We need to finish this scene. Chub it up again, my friend. It's time to go.
no, it is. Like, I'll explain everything to you guys before we start.
Do you need
And
Viagra?
everybody- Like, I'm telling you, I got production game, bro. It's like,
Kane believes in your porn.
Just
for the
don't
future.
zoom in and out on the bull sack going in and
well,
out.
and
That's
it's
fucking
not,
disgusting.
Big P, it fits your persona and your fucking name and your criteria. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell that to everybody.
I've never
I
looked
know.
at you, Paul, as a porn star.
Thank you. Yeah,
I just
I'm
haven't.
not that type of guy. I don't
Neither have I, but we like to fuck around. You jumped over the pole. Hey, would you
Yeah.
jump over the pole? Was that his cock? I don't know.
Exactly, man. Like, what the fuck?
We had a nice
Yeah.
long stream of fucking dick jokes for Paul. I wish I could pull up that fucking thread. That was good. Because we're all like, usually you clown your homeboy for having a little dick.
Yeah,
But
that's
we're
why I was like, are we giving
yeah.
him too much confidence?
Yeah.
We'd be like, hey, Pete,
And I was like, but he never
your
answered it
penis
either.
shrunk 2 seconds.
He never answered it
centimeters.
because I was just like, is it insulting
No,
for us to
'cause-
always making jokes about your big dick?
And that's that's the other thing too, Paul, is notoriety. You have a music career, a podcast career, a cannabis career, all of these different demographics that you already touch just based on who you are.
Yeah.
If you had something that was adult and
Based on what you have.
and dude, and this is
A
the thing I'm gonna say
God-given
to you,
talent.
bro. Is
Set it on the
yo,
table.
No, this
Show
is
the camera.
this is the thing I'm gonna say to you, Paul. Is our rap music? You post some shit that you get like, what is it? 3,000ths of 1 penny for one stream is what you get, right? For a stream
Something
online,
like that.
something like that. Or
They're
okay,
like,
so
here's
maybe
600 streams. I said, how much did I get? They said, here's 5 cents.
yeah,
bitch.
exactly, right? Okay, so for one sub for 1 month on OnlyFans, that's $5, bro. That's what I was telling you. It's like for $5.
I get it.
You're like, dude, yeah, I'm like, bro,
No, I
that's
understand.
way
He's just
more.
reserved.
Okay,
P, just
so
tell him.
P,
Just tell him flat out.
So P,
I know. I don't know
I
why
wanna
you're
do it.
continuing.
way more financially successful than a fucking rap career, bro.
That's great and all, but it's just yeah. Shouts out to everybody who has
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Y'all get your money.
No, for
Yeah.
real. Can we talk? Like,
yeah, dude.
it,
that-
it blows my mind
hey,
that people
hey.
are still having issues with that.
and
Yeah,
P,
man.
that's
I would
why
get
I
on
appreciate your
OnlyFans,
answer.
but I'm too ugly
because
to do porn.
because you could have said something like derogatory and you didn't,
Oh, I
there's-
would never-
and that's
There's some
that's
OnlyFans.
very human.
I know
and,
some-
and big of you.
I know
dude.
some dope
So
ass
thank
chicks
you.
that fucking
So do I.
started OnlyFans.
So
you know
do
what
I.
mean? Fucking props to them.
Do they need male talent?
I don't know.
See, that's what-
We're gonna have to find out.
On one, on
Just push the issue.
I'm telling you, on one, like all of you guys, like there's,
no, you see what he just fucking did?
you know what I mean?
He
Like,
went and he looked. All of you guys.
He said, hey, on one,
He's
you.
never included me in that ever. And he went like,
I on one.
all of you guys.
You, on one, you fucking pervert.
I've
TJ
never thought this in my life, but fuck you, Kane.
TJ, you're married. TJ, you're married.
I know, but
I
why'd
am
you
at
give me
your
that
house.
look? Like, yeah, you too.
No, because TJ, I told you before. It's like, like TJ, you could charge $20 a month and you'll still get the same. You'll make $20K a month, bro.
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah.
That's $250,000 a year minus 10K, and I
Well, why
think
don't you do
that
it,
would be
Slim Jim?
I'm
Oh, because
I'm-
he's like,
I'm
I gotta
going
hold
to.
the camera.
no, I'm going. Like I'm
Hey, dog.
practicing,
Hey,
dog.
hey, dog.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know angles. I won't film your balls.
No,
Give me your
got
fucking
game.
phone, and I'm gonna follow you around for.
You guys might think I'm a dipshit for buying these mounts for my fucking phone and these gimbals and shit, but it's not. I'm gonna make some dope content that's gonna create some money, and I'm gonna still make music because I love it. But dude, that's where the cake is at, bro. And like literally,
And
like
it,
it's
and it ain't really
it's
ever
right
about
there.
the dude. So like the dude, you can
It's
just blank
not.
his face out.
exactly, and
Yeah.
I feel like most girls that are doing it on their, they have a tripod, and it's like, girl, you look good, but that shit's whack.
Most
Really,
women I
you
know,
know what
I
I
said,
like,
hey,
let's do
cook
something
good?
a little bit better. You know what I mean?
It's
Right?
right like
most women I know, I said, hey, so what kind of porn do you watch? And they're like, I usually just watch lesbian porn. And I'm
Cream
like,
pie porn. Cream pie porn.
That's what it was.
the women
Do
I
you
know
look
that
good?
watch
Can
lesbian
you cook
porn.
good?
So-
Can you read, or is your brain like wood?
Yeah.
Do you have sex, or do you make love? How do you live? Do you give your dick love?
Yeah.
What did Ice Cube say? He said, you go dicking bitches, I'm down on my luck. Or he's like, if you don't know how to cook, he's like, what's a bitch if she don't look good, if she don't cook good? Cause you pretty bitches down on your luck. Cause I'm probably gonna eat more than I fuck.
yeah.
Dude. Yeah, what song was that, bro?
I don't remember.
Like
But
fucking
hey,
The
Cube-
Predator?
Cube, no, it was more recent Cube, but I'm like, God, man, Cube still got it sometimes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, because
Oh, yeah.
it is like
He just dropped something the other day, actually.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
trying
tight.
to maintain.
It wasn't tight, but I'm saying Cube.
It was okay.
Cube got it every once in a
It
while.
was not bad. It's like the same shit he's been.
It's
saying
on the
for
Mount
years.
West, the Mount Westmore album, which is 40 Short, Snoop, and E40, and I'm like, that album's gonna be fucking terrible. Too Short, Snoop, and Ice Cube. The only motherfucker that it might be up
But
to
why is-
kind of par.
Why
is
is Cube
40.
not doing movies right
Oh
now?
man, but like I gotta say this, that it was in the group chat and it was in reference to Crown World, but I based my whole rap style
Well, that's what I gotta cue that up.
of
that
a
was-
fucking
Yeah, for sure.
wait, who are the two rappers? Cuban, who else?
Cube and Short.
Yeah.
Short, Snoop.
Cube, Too Short, and also 3-6. It was and people. Nobody ever told me this, but maybe people said it behind my back that he's super basic, man. It's just fucking simple raps.
It's
He's
Ice
not
Cube.
lyrical. He doesn't got bars. But I purposely made my fucking rhyme hit on 4 from listening to Too Short and Ice Cube, dude. You know what I mean? Like it's just some West Coast storytelling shit. It's like, nah, man, the rhyme's gonna hit in the same place. It's gonna hit at the end of the fucking measure because that's where it fucking cracks the most. Like, I listen to a lot of East Coast rappers. I love Nas and everybody. It's cool, but it just didn't burn into my brain for memory like it did with some shit that the rhyme hit on 4.
Hey, let's
know
not
what I mean?
let's not wait till the end. Let's play this song so we could talk about it for a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
This is Crown Royal, our homie, our guest of 2020.
Because it is, man. Like he's
And-
yeah, man. I told him that. I'm like, bro.
And you know what?
you're
When,
fucking-
when we started this
That's-
show, I
that's
probably
what-
wouldn't have been
yeah.
in support of this song, but I am now.
Yo, before you
Let's
play
hear
it, it's Ice Cube doing what I do.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
What he
Probably
said,
gonna
he said,
eat
Who
more
gives
than I
who gives a
fuck."
fuck if your ass look good? If your ass can't
Can't
cook
cook
good,
good.
then it's on the hood. That's on the hood. Fine bitches, you shit out of luck, cause I'm probably gonna
Gonna
eat
more than I fuck. I fucking love that. What album is it?
It's on. I think it's on. I wanted to say War and Peace, but I'm talking out my ass. It's on.
Oh, it's not that. It's not that old.
Yeah, War and Peace is a fucking dope album.
Yeah, is that the one with the Crazy Bone track?
War and Peace 2 is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, play the joint.
Okay, Crown Royal making his country debut.
Oh damn.
The Ballad of Tyler Sant.
This is a tragic story, y'all, about a wigger turned country boy. You see, he knew with his pedophile charges, he couldn't appeal to the gangsters anymore. So he had to switch it up
Go, y'all.
to a format a little more accepting.
Over time, he's a rapist, man. I don't care what nobody say. And I ain't no homophobe, but I know for a fact he's gay. He likes little girls and he likes to fuck underage when he's high on up. I know for a fact when he was locked up, on purpose he would drop that soup. His butt cheeks would get passed around, he would trade them for a couple soups. Then pretty soon they wouldn't pay him shit, his butthole was way too loose. He did his time by sucking dick, a fucking punk on the PC yard. And when he got out he made bigger raps and got scared when I pulled his card. You got sexual charges, you got sexual charges, you got sexual charges. You're a convicted child molester. You can't pick your kids up from school cause you got those charges. You can't pick your kids up from school cause you're a sex offender. Why did you do it, man? Why? Tyler Sands. You fucked up your whole life, you chomo.
Show us the paperwork, dickhead. I want to see transcripts, motherfucker. I don't care about no little letter your lawyer wrote, bitch. That's your lawyer. He's supposed to write you that shit. The fucking dildo. I want to see the motherfucking transcripts. But aside from all that, you're still a registered sex offender, you fucking freak. Good luck.
There's a new country legend in town, wiping out showmos from east to west, shutting down shows, feeling older bitches' breath. Hide your daughters, overtimes in town.
Oh my god. Oh yes.
You got
Sexual charges. But I can't get over the voice that you can't pick kids up from school because you are a sex offender.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. Shout out to Crown Royal. We fucking love you, bro.
Hilarious.
I hope
God.
it was okay to play that song because I fucking.
Yeah, I know, because I didn't ask his permission.
shit
but
my pants.
I think it's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
He'll get monetized on YouTube.
I got some medicine and some tea for him. He caught the Rona or whatever a few months ago, but I still want to give that to him. If you guys want some of that tea and medicine, let me know. I'd like to give it to you just in case you feel
Well, what's
that way
that weight
on a
like?
day.
Because you said you were giving him that a long time ago.
I still got it in a jar at my house, and I got.
Oh,
I
did
got.
he not
I got
come pick
enough.
it up?
Yeah, I haven't met up with. I thought I was gonna meet up with him here.
Oh, okay.
But I got enough.
We should
to give all of you guys.
We should be
because
writing soon.
Yeah.
I want to spread it to my bros because
Yeah, no, we got some
it
good
is
shit coming.
like
Yo, this
Absolutely.
motherfucker still
Yeah.
hasn't responded to our idea.
Yeah. Well, let's not give too much of it away. But
I know.
you read the movie idea, right?
He didn't read any of
I
it.
don't
though.
think I did.
It was a long thread when you were working. But we got a fucking great movie in the works.
and, yeah, and
Yeah, I wouldn't give it away on here. I
And-
just
And
want
you're
to tease
you're
like
a pretty
peen.
big part of it.
Yeah.
and that's
Shit.
At
that's
least your
the-
cock and balls.
That's the thing that I want to say to you guys too is we should schedule a meeting and have a whiteboard.
You're darn
and
right.
pieces of
I
paper,
fucking love
you know what
whiteboards.
I mean, and
Whiteboard meeting.
I just took
war
down a
room.
fucking big one that weighs probably a couple 100 pounds. We could probably take it.
Dude, from work.
The one that
Then
used to
I
be in the
usually-
old
yeah, no,
office
grab it,
downstairs.
yeah.
When someone went through the wall, I had to
You got
take
a
the
truck?
whiteboard down.
It's
Don't
like
weigh a
it's
couple
like 10
hundred
feet
It
long.
doesn't, but it's really big.
It's got like 10 feet long.
It's probably
you got a
it's
truck?
probably 8.
You got a truck?
Are you talking about In Hope?
Fucking put
No,
it right there.
at the
Fucking
building
put it
on the
right
west
there.
side.
Oh, okay. Probably about. It's probably like 6x4.
I think it's 6.
Yeah. It's a big one.
It's
But yeah, we just need a whiteboard.
a
Just jot them
honker.
ideas. Fuck yeah.
a sweaty fucking
But no,
hog.
I think that movie. Like I haven't told some people about it just because I was like, it's too good. I don't want to share.
Yeah, we tell people, but he read all the messages. Well, he was able to have
Well, no.
access to them.
Well, no. When Paul gets,
Hey, what you got there? Is
Dude.
that your cock and balls?
Dude, that's the thing too.
Just one photo. Don't worry about it.
Even with the shit that I do with Ryan Craig, I try not to hype it too much because I'm like, I want you guys to just see it when it's done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, and well, yeah, you don't want people to fucking snake your idea.
Hey, you cocksuckers want to go fucking shooting sometime soon or what?
Dude,
Yeah, if ammo
every
ever-
time.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not wasting my ammo for
Oh,
shit.
I got some fucking extra shooting
No,
target ammo.
like,
I don't
dude.
know what the big idea is, guys. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I got a fucking mannequin we can shoot in the fucking chest, bro, and we can get foam heads.
Well, I got a sight
You know
in
what
my
I mean? Like,
rifle
it
anyway,
is.
cocksucker.
Every time we go to the range, there's like 80 people out there, and
They're on their
not
shit.
that dope.
They're whistling over our
Although
head.
I feel really
So,
comfortable when I'm with
early
you
morning.
guys.
Early
was
morning.
that us three that walked up there and the bullets were whizzing past our
That was
heads?
just me and you, dog. And that was I don't I don't think
So-
it was, but it sounded like it was.
Okay,
It was fucking
okay,
weird.
okay.
They're
So,
ricocheting off that back wall and going.
so,
Yeah, not dope.
Yes,
okay, so there's
I remember that.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
And the
Okay,
dude
okay.
said you can't shoot up here.
okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
so-
shit was.
there.
Oh yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, bros.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So where I'm
They're
from,
bouncing back really
where-
far.
where I'm
Not
f- where
like
I'm
to
from-
us, but they're pretty far.
where I'm actually from is 2 hours away. But if
Talking
you
about shooting guns, motherfucker.
if you guys want to go down there, we can really shoot some guns in a place where there's nobody else.
Really?
And
Can we shoot some Foley's?
That's like a 6-hour
say
day.
that.
no,
online.
dude. Well, no,
Not
dude.
on acid. That's
No,
not
shoot
good.
some
not on
Foley's.
acid. No,
I
no,
I
no,
want
no,
to shoot
Food,
some
pack
Foley's
some
on that.
snacks.
no.
Yeah.
So let-
2-hour
let-
trip there, snacks,
Yeah.
guns, chilling.
Yeah.
2 hours back. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So let me sell it to you. So we leave here by 9 or 10 a.m. Get there by noon.
Can I sleep on the way there?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
And then we shoot guns for a couple hours, and then we go cruise
Yeah,
for a
let's do
couple
it.
hours.
Yeah.
And then if we see some and we kill it and we fucking it's cool.
Oh, you can hunt there too?
I can do whatever.
Because you got
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But what
So-
if I play
and-
with my
and
cock
then-
and balls down the road?
but no. But so
Just get in the back.
this is
I'm gonna
two,
go
like
cock
just
and
like my
ball
hand in my
quick.
pocket. You
two
know?
2 hours sighting in. Oh, 2 hours driving, 2 hours sighting in, 2 hours cruising, 2 hours headed back.
Oh, yeah.
2 hours
Yeah,
cruising
man.
for a bruising, but if you're like cruising for a bruising and you don't get the bruising, it's you hurting for a squirting.
It's like, dude, like you guys will see a girl and be like, hey man, can we chill until
Can we
until
turn you
the-
into beef
Can
jerky?
we hang out a little bit later? Like I was talking to this girl and it was, yeah, man, we could chill if TJ says it's cool because
What?
I feel like you're the manliest man and responsiblest guy out of the group just because you're the
I'm the youngest here too. Thank
yeah,
you.
but
That
you
makes me
do.
feel
You
good.
know what I mean? You're the most family guy.
But he's not, because one day he drank 6 Old English 40s and I only drank 2.
That was before I was a family man.
I remember that. But dude, yeah, it is like you're an example to me because I don't get to hang out with my kids that much. And when I'm over here, I get to hang out with you and your kids, and
Oh man,
and,
no, I
and you're
appreciate
a
that.
really good pop.
Because
And-
when you got here today, like I loved that. I was standing in my kitchen listening to you and my son debate fucking comic book characters.
Yeah, it
I was like,
was.
this is fucking awesome.
I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, no, face, it's the
like
same
they're
guy.
they're
from
like
the Han
fucking having
Solo
this
movie.
back and
You know what I
forth
mean?
arguments and
Yeah.
debates and looking up things. And it was a beautiful moment.
Yeah,
That's
It
awesome.
was because, yeah.
He's
man,
like, isn't that the
I
guy
missed
from
that.
this? He's like, no. He's like, no, look it up. No, look it up. No, okay. Oh yeah, I told you. it was good.
It was.
funny. Yeah.
It was fun, man. And,
Hey,
and I just,
That's cool.
I feel like you are the most responsible
I appreciate that because
person.
Oh, shit.
And I am older than you,
'Cause
but
I'm
I'm
I'm a
reckless
little
at
I'm a little
times.
faded, so I'm gonna take my bragging rights and say it's not easy, bro. It's
not.
it's work, and all these people out there need to understand it's work. It's hard to stay committed and loyal, and to stay there for your children, and to deal with things. A lot of people, you know, you get stuck in situations. Well, I was in a different situation where I was single and was getting with a woman who had 2 children already, and
Yeah.
I had to make that dedicated commitment to myself to say, do I want that life-changing event to occur? And I committed to it, and
I did
I
that.
adopted legally my oldest 2 children, and then we had one together, and I don't look at any of them differently. Like
No,
I have 3
I
children,
don't.
and nobody would know.
I don't look at them.
Except my
like,
middle child, my oldest daughter, she's got blonde hair, so sometimes people look at me funny when I pick her up and she call me daddy. But
Nah,
it's different.
Like,
but
dude, I
like,
don't look. They
but
look
no,
like they don't look that different
like,
from your
I
youngest
don't-
baby to me. You
like,
know what I mean? I'm
I
like,
tell
those
people,
are
I'm
his
like,
kids.
consider what you're getting involved with. Like this is big. You know, I asked something on our page the other day and we didn't get any love on it, but I said, you know, if you could make one change that would impact the world, what would it be?
I fucking commented on it. No one.
Oh, you did?
Anyone
I didn't see it. I didn't
They
see it, man.
fucking probably
Yeah.
fucking deleted.
I didn't
me.
even see it.
I'll give you my. I'll give you
'Cause I
my
was
comment
like-
after you finish.
I was like, let's get people talking, you know,
Yeah,
because
man.
like that's what we do here. And I was like, because my initial thought was like, I just wish that if we could live in a world where children could not be hurt, it's like that would be dope. And
Was that your world changing thing? My
it
shit
was initially.
my shit was way more
and
petty.
I didn't put it on there or anything, but I was just like, but that's the key to it. You know, a lot of things that fucked me up in my life were based on childhood trauma
Yeah.
of different aspects, but a lot of it, of course, as you guys know, results back to my fucking daddy issues of not having that motherfucker around,
Yeah.
and the in and outs of it, and the confusions, and my mom with different
You
dudes.
didn't miss out.
No, well, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like,
Yeah,
I make
sometimes
jokes,
not having
but
him
like
there
when I
he
hear
was
stories
an
like that, and
asshole
I'm
when
kind
he
of
was
like, oh
there.
man, there are times where it's like better to not have one at all.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, I'm like, I'll never relate. You know what I'm saying?
Because you didn't have
So
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it's like I hear the trauma stories, and I'm like, and
It's better to have
sick
something
to
than
almost like
nothing.
be envious. Of
It's
that.
better to have something than nothing.
Like God, I wish I had those fucked up memories.
Hey,
like
hey,
it's
yeah.
fucked up. And so like, but yeah, it's different aspects, man. Like I love my wife, I love my children, and I know too many motherfuckers that don't hold it down at home. And they put on a front and they go do this shit. Like I'm proud of myself, and I'm gonna pat myself on the back because I do hold it
Please
down.
do. You do.
And
that's why
yeah.
That's real.
that's why I love hanging out here with you no matter what, because it rubs off on me. I don't get that time with either of my kids. And so it's cool to hang out with you and yours and get a little bit of that time, but just have an example, because I don't.
I love it.
I don't
my
get to
kids, my
practice,
kids call
bro.
all
You know
you
what I mean?
uncle, and I
Yeah.
love it because it's family, man. I don't believe in friendship. I got family, and y'all my family.
That's real.
Hey,
Same, TJ.
But
Same.
before you cut it, because TJ explained kind of what you do, but your question.
Hmm?
Ask the question and ask around the table what
Oh,
would you
the
change the world.
podcast post. Yeah, if you could make one change that would impact the world, what would it be?
Well, shit. Man, you just gonna put that right on me right now?
I take it.
You had a couple minutes to think about it.
I take it. Mine's super petty.
So we'll go.
Well, yeah, I
we'll
know
go
what yours-
Yakima style
I
to the
think I
right,
saw the
starting
start
with
of
on
it,
one.
but yeah, go ahead.
Yakima style.
So yeah, they
to
cut
the right.
they cut
starting
they
with
cut
on
me
one.
off. They cut me off. I think because I was like, I would erase everyone's debt.
Yeah, they're talking
Everyone's
about that.
debt.
50K.
No,
Fresh start.
I only
I
owe
would
30 or
erase
40
everyone's
for my
debt
education.
one time.
Fresh start.
Yeah, one time. Your debt's gone one time. What you do from there is on you. If you fuck it up and you get
Full
credit
disclosure
cards,
too. You let them know this is one time.
Yeah.
That's it.
if you fuck
fresh
that
start.
up, if your credit goes up, you're good. You're good. All the debt that you had is gone.
I'm buying a
Can-
house.
can
I-
I'm
Can
buying
I
a house
fuck it
right
up
before
for a
you
year
do
and
it.
then
Yeah.
reset it? Can
No,
I
you
Does
fuck
this
it
can't
go
up?
into
ever-
effect?
You can't ever reset it.
No, I love that.
If you fuck up again, you're fucked. It's kind of like a lesson, yo. Because I learned my lesson with credit. I'm like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
If I could get that gone, I wouldn't fuck it up again.
Because they
Hey,
don't teach
hey,
that enough in
hey.
our youth.
So
On one,
would
but-
that change
but
the change the world though? If
It
your
would,
if your
but
debt
on
was
one-
gone,
If you're saying
On one.
everybody's debt that impacts the world.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that does.
your debt's
Well,
gone
on
one time.
You're about the same age as me, and maybe you have like one more kid than I do, two more kids than I do, but I feel like we've fucked up in the same manner, and it just feels good to have you say things like this because I feel the same
karma,
way.
man.
You know what I mean? Like it just it's dope, man.
I owe
'Cause
I owe karma.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Then I like think back.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that before. that you owe karma.
I owe
I
it.
do.
I owe it because there's
dope.
sometimes when shit will happen where
That means that you believe your blessings have outweighed your negativities.
yeah, for sure. But
like
still,
that.
I know fucked up
That's
shit.
beautiful.
Fucked up shit's gonna come.
Yeah.
So I was like, so fucked up shit's gonna come, and I'm willing to face that because, like, even when I got into the line of work I did, and I don't know if I wasn't like touchy feely in that, but I was related to the people I was working with.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I want to talk to Mike, even though there was someone that might have been way more qualified,
Yeah.
book wise.
Fuck the doctor.
They're like,
Where's
yo,
Mike, man?
can you send Mike up here? And like the same with TJ, because it wasn't like, yo, we was like fucking book smart, but we knew who we were dealing with. And they're like, why do you do this? And I was like, man, it's me giving back what I can from my fucking soul because the shit I did earlier on in life wasn't okay. And
Yeah, man.
and if the shit's gonna come back and fuck me, it's gonna come back and fuck me. Like people breaking my cars and steal my shit, and I'm like, you fucking piece of shit, broken and fucking. And then I look back and I'm like, I broke into people's cars and stole their shit. I had this coming.
Yeah. I don't feel like I owe karma because I didn't really do anybody that wrong.
I did.
My whole life, but I feel like I owe the world, bro.
I did. Like you're like, I didn't do people that wrong. I did, and I know I did. And I'm like, hey, if this shit comes back to me, because sometimes I get angry. I'm like, what do you want to take from me? I've been working for fucking 10, fucking 12 years. And I'm like, oh, well, think back to that one time when you did this, and it's like the same shit.
Well,
And they're like,
Oh yeah, that's
oh,
cold.
oh, you was breaking them motherfuckers' cars and stealing their shit. Well, someone's gonna break in your car and take your shit, all of it. And I'm like, fucking
But
piece
no.
of shit. And then I think about it, and I'm
That's
like,
what-
I had it coming.
That's what today was for me. That was that same fucking thing. When I was explaining all that shit, I was like, this is the universe putting me back in check, saying just because I'm doing good doesn't mean I'm perfect.
But you grew up a little bit, so you're like, yeah, this is, and I did too. And you think about it, and even like one time, 1 second, just 1 second, someone very close to me said, hey, whatever you prefer, God or the Creator told me that you are finna prevail. But in order to prevail, you're going to get fucked up. They didn't say fucked up, but you're going to be afflicted. You're going to be heavily afflicted, but in the end, you're going to come out on the other side clean. And I'm like, so did I hit that point, or am I about to hit that point? Because either way, I wouldn't argue with him.
I believe that point comes with death, honestly.
Yeah.
So, when I was a kid, it was like 03, 04, there was a crop, and it was on my res, and somebody in my family told me where it was at, and they went out there with me, and we stole it, and it wasn't done. And that was way before I ever knew what I was doing with cultivation.
And then
or
you had
anything.
some crop get stolen.
In 2016.
Oh yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
that-
is that not
Yeah.
a
Nah,
absolute cause and effect?
It was, dude. And in
As the world
2016, I quarterbacked the whole shit. I got a fucking dump truck full of fucking compost. I made the soil. I fucking constructed the raised beds. Everything, dude. I did everything. Dolo. Hired 2 bodies from homies for a weekend. You know what I mean? And that was it. It's like it was all on my own, and I got yanked at the end, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and
And you knew why?
I did. When it happened, I wanted to spill blood and lives and be dramatic, but it's like, fuck, dude, this happened 15 years ago to someone else, and
It's still not
it's
paid.
happening
It's
to
still-
you.
That's
You know
why I
what I
said
mean?
it's
Like
still not
it,
paid.
just- it was. You know what I mean?
That's why I said it's still not paid
But-
off, and you don't get to determine when it's paid
You
off.
don't get to choose,
No,
bro.
you
and
don't.
That's
You
what
don't get to
happened.
make that decision. But Kane, what's your move though?
What do you mean?
What is your move that could impact the world?
My move to impact the world is to speak truth, and be honest, and
So to create a world where you can't lie.
No, because there was a movie with that fucking
Liar, liar.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah,
That was a good one, but
Yeah.
there's a more deeper one.
For double parking and speeding.
No, for me,
I'm
it's
kicking my
just
ass. Do you mind?
It's just to basically share knowledge. So
More collaborative.
yeah.
Make sure everybody
Well,
has access to that.
Well, yeah.
But what?
Cause
How would you word that? How would you pinpoint that?
Oh, well,
As a
just-
decision
yeah,
that
like-
you
like-
could
like-
make
well,
if
like-
you stared the creator in the eye and you said, "This is what I want to happen to impact the world."
I want everybody to have access, like Big P said, to all knowledge throughout history.
We do though.
And I don't wanna.
That's a waste of a wish, bro.
No, like, dude, no, you don't.
We
You don't have access.
everybody has access to
No,
it.
you don't.
You don't think so?
No, not anymore, bro.
You just
Like,
think they're
no.
not looking deep enough?
Yeah.
All right, got you
TJ.
hesitating.
TJ, a week ago, I traveled to Pullman, Washington, to go and look at a collection of a writer and author named Lucullus V. McWhorter, who documented so many stories between.
But can I interrupt
tribe.
you and say that you had access to that? You just said that.
Dude,
Go
that's-
to get-
yeah,
Everybody
everybody
go to it. Everybody.
No, everybody doesn't have access to that. I had to coordinate that fucking a month ago, and sit there and show up with my mask.
But what
and
would
sit
it take for Mike to do that?
He'd have to do the same thing.
But that's access, bro.
It's
Yeah, but-
not. Everybody doesn't have fucking access to that, bro. It's not. If you lived in Japan, you don't have that access.
Well,
Especially if you're just a
in
working- you know
Japan
what I
and
mean?
China and stuff.
Like,
they,
like TJ, I am seriously privileged to be able to go and look up that information and then print it out and then take it fucking home with me and look up and
So you
apply
want-
that to the script that I'm
so you
fucking
want-
writing.
Everything accessible.
Dude, yeah.
Easily
And-
accessible to
it-
everybody.
It is. And it's just
Without
regardless.
without barriers. Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Because in my mind, I'm
regardless-
saying you can access it. It's just got barriers.
Dude, but I'm a hustler, TJ, and I'm technically advanced and educated.
I'm just saying,
But like
Mike could go get it, or this Japanese kid could
how
go
many,
get
how
it.
many how many billion people are on the earth?
7 or 8.
Okay, so-
billion. I can look.
So like 2 or 3,
It's between 7 or 8 billion.
two or 3 of those billion have access to technology.
Oh, probably less than that.
Maybe 1 or 2 billion have access to the internet. You know what I mean? And,
Oh, well,
and
you're
so-
talking about
Seven and a
convenient
half.
access.
7.5.
but
Not just capability. I look at access as capability.
Information that is fucking solid. Like
Yeah.
if your only access to information is the antenna off a TV, you're being fed propaganda.
It's 7.5 billion.
I'm looking at the word access as ability, and you're not, and that's what I need to change my. thought process for.
Not to me. Access is access, bro.
Access is convenience.
Yo, King.
So-
to me, the way you're saying is convenience.
No, access is you can see all of it, or you can see a part of it.
Everybody could see everything if they make the right move.
Hey, Kane.
This here says 4.6 billion people have internet. That's 60.
There's seven.
60.
There's
Oh, that's way more than
there's
that.
seven.
How many people
There's
live
seven
on
and a
Earth?
half billion people on Earth.
Yeah.
Yo, but check
So
this out.
that's less than half.
I know
Keep it moving.
you don't believe in the same thing I believe in, but have you heard of the Chinese church in China? They're not allowed to practice.
There's a Chinese church in
Yes.
China.
There's a lot of them.
No, talk to me about it, bro.
Have you
'cause-
heard of a Chinese fireman?
No.
Yeah, probably in China.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
no.
no.
Even in America.
Okay, so on,
So it-
I love
on
you, pig.
Incendiary, the song.
You
My
get me.
Kind of bitch.
I love you too,
My
dog.
kind of bitch. And then the song When She's With Me. They were both produced by my homie Mitch Porter, who I went to school with in U of I. He was an English major and a piano major, double major.
Can I tell you the story though?
He went to China for 3 years and taught English over there. So that's the experience that I have related to the story that
Oh, I
you're
got
about
you.
to tell. You know what I mean? That's all I was trying to preface with.
I
In-
hope
Yeah,
he has his fucking thing ready because
So in China,
My what?
your fucking move ready.
Tell me.
they're not allowed.
Do.
Okay.
Like they're not allowed to talk about it. practice their religion. They're not allowed to go to a church, so they do it on the streets, underground, shit like that.
Yeah.
And if they are caught doing so, they will be sent to prison.
Yes.
That's in China.
Dude, like
Right.
Like, and people are like, oh, yeah,
Okay.
fucking, yeah,
Okay,
China,
okay,
America,
okay,
to China, yeah.
Okay. So he graduated May of 08. I graduated December 08. That summer he went to China. I put out Incendiary, I think it was 2011, like May or something. It's like I had a bunch of CDs and I kept trying to message him online, and it's like during that process he responded one time and he said, "Hey man, I can't really talk to you. I'm gonna call you when I get back to the States." I was like, okay. And then when he did, he got back, he was like, "Hey man," I was like, "What's up?" I was like, "The CD's out, man." I was like, "What the fuck, man? I can mail you this shit." And he's like, "Dude, don't ever go to China." It's like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "I literally couldn't really respond to you. Like, all of the things that were on your album, that were on the shit that I produced, can't be fucking played there." You know what I mean? And
That
it
doesn't
just-
surprise me since
it
Joe
was-
Raleigh
it was
and Cody
weird.
came on and told us that it just became legal to get tattoos in Japan.
Dude, it was fucking weird,
It surprises me
bro.
less hearing that now.
And he would just like, "Bro, there's no free anything." He's like, "Don't ever fucking travel there." He goes, go somewhere else where you. He goes, "Bro." He goes, I love you, John. You're my friend. We went to school together. We smoked weed. Don't ever go. Something you'll do will get you locked up in prison.
What you got, Mike?
You know what I mean? And that's what he told me. It's like, I would go to prison in a foreign country, and I love that friend. He was honest with me, and I believe him. And anytime I go to it, that's why I don't want to travel out of country, because if I end up in jail and
I got
there's
scared
no,
of that shit too.
I can't come home.
Yeah, I get
I
scared
might
of
be
that
there
shit
for
too.
fucking ever till I die.
That's
You know what I
the
mean?
fucked up
And
part
I don't
about
know.
being a Mexican American,
Yes,
Born in America.
bro, yes.
feeling like you won't be able to be welcomed back into all you know. And I had a very good close friend of mine get deported that grew up here, bro. And that shit's real. It's
It is,
fucking real.
man.
This motherfucker went to school here. Went to school side by side with me. Worked side by side. But he worked way harder than I did.
Yeah.
He did way less criminal activity than I did.
Yeah.
And then one day they barged through his fucking door and take him and his pops, whose pops was working 3 fucking jobs too.
No way.
Yeah.
And they fucking take him away
See?
and leave his mom and his fucking sisters here.
And then they
for
complain about
nothing?
the they
Okay,
complain
so-
about the economy.
Yeah.
And so
that shit changed my world, bro.
Okay. So
I was
so,
like,
so TJ,
from-
they run this as shit in the news sometimes, but it's dope to hear it from a personal perspective.
yeah, no, people need to hear that. Like this wasn't some kid who fucking hopped the border and no, this was a kid whose parents came over here, and I went to school with him, and he would always try to check us on our shit. Always, he'd be like, you might remember him. His name was Enrique. Remember him?
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
He would try to check us on our shit, like, "Hey, man, no, don't do that, don't do that." Like, and we'd be like, "What the fuck? Why are you acting like a bitch?" He's like, "No, don't do that." And we never gave it the consideration it deserved because he didn't want it to get to that level that it eventually got to.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want the attention brought on him and his family. And we were sitting here like comfortable, privileged ass beaners, fucking sitting in America like we could do whatever the fuck we want. We're sitting here thinking we're the same. We're not the same.
Damn, TJ.
We're not the same.
Man, TJ,
And-
I love this level of honesty,
Yeah.
bro, on your podcast, bro.
And that's what it broke my fucking heart, man, because his mom called us crying, bro. And I'll fucking be the first to admit that I didn't even understand every word she was saying. I had to put this shit on speaker so that my homeboy could translate it because I know Spanish well enough, but not fluent. She was in tears, bawling. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I put that shit on speaker, and she's explaining the whole thing and talking about how they fucking came in, kicked the fucking door, and then took my homeboy, who I went to high school with, who I worked with, and his pops, who was they weren't selling dope, they weren't raping nobody, they weren't doing shit.
Normal hard work.
They were better Americans than we were.
Right.
Is that the
in that
last time
sense.
you've seen him?
Yeah, I haven't seen them since.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
And
Yeah,
it was
big-
just over. It was like, what the fuck? And we're like, what do we do now?
Right.
Like, our homeboy's mom's here with his sisters, and he's gone, and his dad's gone. Like, what the fuck? And everything got disconnected. Everything. And we're just, it fucked me up. All of a sudden, I'm thinking, like, all the shit that we were running around doing, like, and the reasons why he didn't want to be involved, it made so much more sense. But, you know, people talk about, you know, oh, you're illegal, you're blah, 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 you shouldn't be here. It's like, man, there's plenty of fucking legitimate Americans who are signed on paper who are doing way worse than the people who are just trying to escape a horrible lifestyle. Like, and
Shout out
I got to
Jorge-
see it,
Jorge
man.
Masvidal. Shout out to Jorge Masvidal because
Yeah, I mean, coming
That's-
from Cuba, I mean, you're gonna know.
another thing that I want to just not to steal from your story, TJ, but
Don't say he's a sexual offender.
no. It's just political parties, just like everything else in mainstream media, is meant to divide us.
But I want
And
people to
there's
fucking think
real,
about it. I
Yeah,
do.
there's real principles that are believed in based on experiences from the past that were really traumatic, and a lot of times these experiences that shape your devotion or your allegiance to a certain party might make you look a certain way
No,
currently,
there's-
but it's not, and that's why I want to say that, like, brown people that support Republican values, like, that's where it's coming from, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, fuck the politics. Before we get to P for his final words, think about that shit, because I don't give a fuck, man. Like, you look at these people and you think they belong here or they don't. All I'm saying is, like, I personally know somebody who, if it wasn't for him specifically, a lot of people's cars would not have been fixed. A lot of people would not have eaten those specific meals.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, ladies, but to be honest, a lot of you would not have gotten dicking down so well. Like, he had a
Yeah.
fucking binder of the bitches he was fucking, and all
I
for
thought you
technicalities. This fool gets
Senora.
taken away, and he did nothing wrong. He was trying to keep us humble. He was trying to keep us under the radar, and I forever regret that. And I learned a big lesson when that occurred, when it was like, mind your fucking business and do not draw too much attention to yourself, because it's sad to me. Like, that fool belongs here more than I do. He cared more than I did. With that said, P, what's your move?
All right, man. So if I had to make one move to impact the world, man, it would be for us to, like, stop with this waste, like this excess waste that we create every day, man. And, like, it's just it's unbelievable, you know, how much we're just, like, destroying our home, and, you know, and, like, how much we're throwing away, you know, like how
Like
many
Book of-
people go hungry.
You seen Book of
because-
Eli?
Yeah.
You remember when he had that conversation, like, people were
Hey.
killing each other for things
Hey.
that you throw away now,
Hey,
like
hey,
that kind of shit.
I dig what you're saying.
Dude, like, how many people go hungry just because you can't get paid for the fucking food that they, you know what
they
I
throw
mean?
away
So
at
it
the
gets
end of the
thrown
day.
away
Yeah.
instead.
And-
you know,
and-
it's just disgusting to
Pete,
me that.
The same thing that you're saying applies to what C. Ray said on episode 39 about fasting. Is like, you don't
Because you don't need it
that.
Yeah, he
all.
said, "Where's
you
that?"
don't
gluttony?"
need that.
Yeah, he's
You
like,
know what I mean?
I
Like,
loved
it's
when he
not-
said that. The
we
gluttony.
produce
I
all
loved
this
when he
excess,
talked about that. Yeah.
You know, we
I
Look,
love
we
gluttony.
got the actually, we still have the pleasure of working with somebody, but there's like codes and channels you have to go through to be like a food establishment, right? You can't just fucking put up a desk at a corner and sell food legally. And we dealt with somebody who changed the fucking game, in my perspective, who was like, hey, we get this amount of food every fucking day. and we feed the people we're supposed to feed with it, but we have all this extra.
Yeah.
They want me to throw it away, and I'm not going to.
No.
So they started this meal after hours, which was beautiful because I'm a huge believer in working nights for as long as I have been.
Yeah.
I'm a believer in the after hour effects. That the problems don't stop at 5 o'clock, people. They don't stop at 5 o'clock. So I love this. She changed the fucking game. She said, I'm not going to fucking throw this food away. I'm going to fucking open my door and say, hey, anybody who's hungry, come get some food. And she fucking started this shit, and for years it was picking up, and all of a sudden you got 30, 40 people showing up at this door, and it's dope because, I mean, you're going to have bad night. You can't have a restaurant. I mean, there's fights at McDonald's. Like, don't fucking blame a fucking, whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But the majority of the time, this is people that need some food, and we have food. Why not give it to them?
Yeah. Instead of
Now,
fucking
the sad
throw it
part,
away, man.
Yeah, the sad part was always for me was like, this sucks because we can't promote it. Right. We can't promote it because it's not legal.
Yeah.
Right?
Against the rules.
Yeah, because it's not blah, blah, blah. Like, they don't have a hand in it. And it's like, but it never stopped her. And that's why this woman is so beautiful for doing it, because she's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to throw all this good food out when there's people coming around through here to eat and they're hungry.
It's fucking senseless. It just shows that our priority is that fucking dollar sign.
Control.
That's literally all that we care about.
Yeah, it's control. And it's like they get scared of things they can't control.
Yeah.
And she kept fucking doing this shit forever. And I loved it. Being a part of it, seeing the actual effects of people and the relationships built from it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I like rule breakers.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
Because it takes
Me too.
balls, or in the words of the +1 ladies, this is not cunts. It takes balls and cunts to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Do what's needed,
Yeah.
man.
And it's like you take care of each other, no matter who the fucking people up on the top of the cliff are looking down saying this is how you do it. Fuck you up there. You don't know what it's like down here.
Yes.
Real shit.
So shout out to everybody that's out there helping everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Changing the
man.
world. We're doing it. We are doing it the best we can, and we are going to keep doing it. Episode
right.
40, Beers, Bongs, and Bullshit.
Wow.
Peace out.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, P. That lasted a little longer than I told you it would.